This is how we be the sister. You're asking double eyes. But how we be? Why waffle?
Hacka!
No. I just wanted to just, bury whatever hatch we have. Doodle, thanks for $2. Ignore the piazza potato. Don't play into his head. I'm not. I'm done with the potato. Do you like the potato, Kate?
No, I hate the potato. And I hate Tookie even more.
Yeah, so do I. I do
They're
too.
horrible, horrible individuals.
So are you in Manhattan or are you?
Get your dumb ass up, cause it's time for Tookie Soup. The taste is gonna move ya. We're JT and Ralph. The taste will make you lose it when you pop it in your mouth. Tookie Soup is gonna move ya. Say the show, but it'll soothe ya. Tookie Soup, the taste is gonna move ya. Yay! Hello, boys and girls. This is a emergency Tookie Soup on a Thursday. The potato is on vacation, so there will be no Cardiff Electric tonight. But I do want to welcome Tookie's two best friends in the entire world, Carl Hamburger and Trucker Andy. Hello.
What's up, best friend Tookie? I got to hang out with you all day today. Such a treat.
It's fantastic.
Lucky.
How are you, Trucker Andy?
Fantastic.
I wanted to have both of you on because about 2 weeks ago, I think at this point, or maybe a week ago, I don't know how long, something popped up in my algorithm which shocked me in two ways. One, Bert Kreischer has a cooking show. And second, he had Fat Mike and El Jefe from NOFX on his cooking show.
We got made fun of on Devilverse Live just now for not knowing about Bert's cooking show. And I guess we should have known because this was season 7.
What?
Hold on a second. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It turns out this was season 7, episode 10.
Holy shit.
The real question is, why would I give a fuck about watching Bert Kreischer cook? I don't care about that.
Andy, we make fun of shitty podcasts. Did you forget this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's
yeah.
what you should.
I know. I was disappointed in myself. I'm like, I thought I knew everything about Bert Kreischer.
Right, yeah, this is a whole new ground for material for you because, yeah, it seems like the cooking is not really part of the show. Like, Bert is cooking the entire time, and at some point he explains what he's cooking. He doesn't explain why he's cooking it. He just is like, all right, this is what I'm cooking, and this is what I'm doing, and then no one really eats it. So I don't understand the cooking aspect of this show.
And it's awkward because he's standing and they're sitting. So he's like talking down to them. And also, El Jefe, I think, is a germaphobe. Because every time Bert would touch the food, he'd be like, he just touched the food.
Oh, dude,
he just touched the food again.
I was going to point out, I have all those clips. I was going to point out, I mean, I have time codes for pretty much everything. As we go, I might skip some things. I didn't want to just watch the whole thing because there are parts that are kind of boring. But also, like, I was fascinated by Bert's live reads. Did you listen to Bert's live reads?
They're so awkward. I would never get better help because Bert told me to.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I have all that. There's so much in this. And I was so excited. And I was like, I got to watch this. But I was like, I know the Dabbleverse doesn't give a crap about NOFX. But there's a possibility they care about Bert Kreischer, former best friend of one Chad Zumach.
Right.
Who, as I was watching this, I was going, my God, Bert and Chad could be such good friends. Like, they have so many similarities. And again, we'll get to all that. But first, I asked you guys because I know you are big NoFX fans. You're pretty much the only two people I could think of who had any interest in NoFX.
Yeah, Andy and I and Crows used to be on WATP back in the day. And our other friend Dan and then our current drummer in the Isotopes, Rick, were in a NoFX cover band together.
What?
Yes, it was short-lived. What time was that? Like 2002, Andy, when we do that?
Yeah, the Moron Brothers. Yeah, it was around then. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask, what was the name? That's perfect. That is awesome. I always said if I was going to be in a cover band, I would like to be in some kind of like 90s ska punk cover band. I mean, yes, it's a very niche genre. But I mean, the Warped Tour has proven that it does have a pretty large audience. Do you remember what got you into NoFX originally?
Carl.
I can tell you. Yeah, I think I got Andy into it because we were in a band together. But I got into it because of a skate video. There was a skate video that just played an entire NoFX album all the way through it. It was the Rubber one. And Ribbed, thank you.
Oh, Ribbed.
The skate video was just the entire album of Ribbed. I was like, what is this music? I didn't realize it was all the same band. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I sought that out.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so Ribbed was your introduction to NoFX.
Yes, but Punk and Joke was the first album I bought.
Okay. Yeah, what year was Ribbed?
92, probably?
Oh, yeah, that was before
Punk and Joke was probably 94. Yeah, because before El Jefe was in the band. Ribbed,
right.
They didn't really form as the official NoFX yet.
Yeah, and it was definitely a different album compared to the later stuff. Ribbed is probably one of my least favorite of all.
Oh, there's some great songs on there, though.
There are some good ones.
Yeah, Shower Days.
Malachi Crunch is top 5 NoFX catalog songs for me. That's one of the best. I really liked the live one, though. I heard they suck live because you get all the talk in between and the sense of humor of the band. That's one of the best parts of seeing them is the humor. So
yes,
the live album is the best introduction.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was my first introduction was in 94. My friend's older brother had the first, I think it was 94. It was the Punkorama, first Punkorama compilation, which Bert actually brings up. I couldn't tell if Bert has never heard NoFX before this interview. Like, obviously he watched the documentary, or he kind of heard of them, or he was a hardcore fan. I can't really pin down where Bert stands as far as that goes.
Bert's such an insincere douche that you can never tell if he actually likes something or if he's just bullshitting off the top of his head. So I don't believe anything he ever says.
Well, he didn't say he was a NoFX fan. He did say the Punkorama CDs were around in college and stuff. But you were saying that him and Chad could be good friends. Bert seems so nervous around them. He wanted to impress them so badly because he watched this documentary, saw how cool they are, and went, I want to be friends with these guys. I hope they like me.
Right. Well, dude, that's how you weren't there for the second AC get together when Chad came down with his box of lanyards. Yeah. And he was shaken because, again, he didn't know what to expect. He wanted to be accepted. And we immediately, ambushed him. We ran right up to him. We were, Chad, give us lanyards. Oh, Chad, the Z-Man's here. And he just started throwing things at us. But, yeah, I think there's a lot of similarities to these two gentlemen. Without any further ado, let's just get into it so I don't keep you guys here all night. But, yeah, I kind of was curious where you guys discovered NoFX. What was the name of that skate video? I've never heard of that. Where did you find that?
I should have looked this up. I used to watch so many skate videos when I was growing up, so I don't remember which one it was.
So it was just tape trading, or you just bought, rented from the video store?
Yeah, we rented and traded and dubbed them. Yeah. But each skateboard company would put out their own skate video that would highlight their professional skaters. So I don't know if it was S&M Airlines or Blind Skate, one of the skateboard companies put it out. Mm-hmm. That's how I discovered Primus too. There was an amazing whole each skater picks their own song usually. Mm-hmm. So there was this whole session where this dude's just doing the biggest rails, the biggest, not drugs, kids. Mm-hmm. And it was to Tommy the Cat. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Holy shit.
Bam Margera would put out hit skate videos of him with Clutch. This is when Blast Tyrant was brand new. And he's just like, this is shit that I like, so I'm going to make it the soundtrack to my skate video. And whoever, they were just a big fan of the band. So
yeah, I wasn't into skate videos, but I kind of did the tape trading thing with wrestling videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm always interested in how people found out about things before the internet. Because if it wasn't for my friend's older brother, I don't know how long it would have taken me to get into NoFX. Because I was listening to Green Day. That 94, I think, was when Tookie came out.
Yep.
And so I was big into that. And then you just kind of get hit with other band names from there. And as you were saying, Andy, NoFX is one of those bands where they were great to go to live because the show was obviously always different. They didn't like choreograph what they were going to say to each other. It was always just kind of off the cuff. And that was something, just the whole spirit of NoFX always stuck with me. And I always not looked up to, but I always was very interested in what Fat Mike was doing with his career and how he did things, because it was kind of an inspiration coming from like a punk band and all that.
Fat Mike
that
is one of the best songwriters of all time.
Yes,
it's
and
a
the
weird
song
thing to say about a punk band, but it's true.
Right, and people go, well, yeah, but he sings like shit. Of course, well, yeah, he's not the best singer in the world by any stretch of the imagination.
Perfect for the music,
but
it's
it's
Dave Mustaine's great for Megadeth. You know, it's
right.
Like it fits the music.
But I agree, and their guitars are insane, and Mike even is bass playing at times.
Yeah,
is very good.
Yeah, that's the problem with this podcast. It's not going to feature any of the music, but the fact that El Jefe, who's at the dinner, was multi-instrumental, playing the trumpet on a lot of things, but also fantastic guitar harmonies and solos. The impressions, that's another thing that he brought to the banter, which was wildly entertaining to watch live. And then Melvin playing the accordion. It's just like things that blended ska and skate punk, but also, you know, they weren't afraid to change it up. Just super talented, catchy songwriting, clever, funny. It's got it all. If you don't know the band and you're watching this, go fucking check it out. So,
yeah. Start at So Long and Thanks for... No, start at Punk and Drublick.
Punk and Drublick, yeah.
Start with Punk and Drublick.
I'd start with the live one because it's got shit from all the albums and you get the banter. So.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, the first live one, you definitely check that out. And yeah, just a little backstory before we start watching this. NoFX was a band for over 40 years. What did they break up in? What was that, the summer of 2024?
Yeah, very recently.
Right? It wasn't last summer.
One of the best concert going experiences we've ever had. We were on stage behind Smelly, the drummer, for the whole... It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, we had to hang out backstage with NoFX. Andy and I flew to New York, ran into my buddy Sean on the plane, who missed his earlier flight. So he's on our flight, and he is a part owner in the Punk Rock Punk Rock Museum in Vegas. My buddy Sean. So he is friends with Fat Mike. So he's like, "Oh, do you guys want to get up on stage? Yeah, I can get you back there." So Andy and I just got.
No, I'm good. I'll just watch from the back like a fucking idiot.
Andy and I just got on stage. There's like coolers full of beer and shit back there. Like, yeah, this doesn't suck.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I didn't get out. I didn't get out to the final show here in Denver, but everything I saw, it seemed like an awesome experience. But
how many times have you seen him, Tookie?
A good amount of times, probably around 6 times. I remember I saw them at the Warped Tour one year, and then I would see them in New York City. I saw them here in Denver. There was some kind of Fat Records anniversary tour, like back in 2015, I think. And I saw them up in Denver. I just went by myself, and it was great. It was them, Lagwagon, Strung Out, all these bands. Fat Records was like, that was my record label. Like any band, if you were on Fat Rec, you were fucking awesome to Tookie. But the big story about their breakup was that after they did this tour, they played their final show. Apparently, Eric Melvin, one of the guitar players who's been in the band since the very beginning, 1983, served Fat Mike with legal documents wanting to open the books, basically. And then we found out that the breakup of this band was probably more personal than people kind of thought. Apparently, Fat Mike and Eric Melvin don't have the great relationship I think everyone thought they had.
They met in high school.
Right.
Those guys founded the band together.
Yeah. Them and Smelly, they've been in the band the whole time since 1983. So this was very shocking, but there's also like conflicting reports about all this. And I don't know if Eric Melvin has really even commented on it. I should have went back and looked at that kind of stuff, but it's very confusing. But yeah, apparently Melvin is suing Mike because he feels like, I guess Mike has not been truthful about the finances. And it turns out that the band kind of broke up because Mike didn't want to play in a band with Eric Melvin anymore.
Well, possibly. The way Fat Mike tells it is he didn't want to go out on a whimper like a lot of these bands do, and they just continue to tour and tour and tour, and the shows get lamer and lamer. So he's like, we're playing great. We're packing these houses. Let's do one final tour and actually end it respectably, which is awesome.
But again, I don't know if you've seen, but he's literally said, I didn't want to play with Eric Melvin anymore. And because they were having issues, I guess, like, even being like on the same bus together was creating all these issues. And there's even a part in this video where you could tell El Jefe, like, he wants to keep going. Like, I don't want NOFX to break up. And it's very interesting. But anyway, all right, here we go.
Real quick, I know we got to get to the things, but I should have done this before. I'm asking Grok about this now. But it says, in mid-March 2026, ahead of South by Southwest, the premiere of the documentary, 40 Years of Fucking Up, Melvin issued a public statement denying the claims that he sued Fat Mike. He never served any legal papers. It was actually a private letter in afternoon of October 7th, 2024, where he was asking for millions of dollars.
Is that better?
Well, what's funny about this is that Mike owns all the publishing. So when we say Fat Records, it's because his name is Fat Mike.
Right.
So he owns all those bands that you liked. He owns all the publishing for all of it. I mean, he sold it since. But so he made out way better than anyone else in the band by $100 million or so.
Right.
Especially writing credits too. You get all the the lyric credit, and it just adds up to percentages that get Fat Mike so much more money than Melvin, and that just fostered probably resentment, especially when you get to an age where they're going to stop touring, and you're looking at your bank account trying to figure out how you're going to make ends meet once the band breaks up, and he's like, you're sitting on a pile of money, and give me some of that NOFX money, buddy.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? So
yeah.
It's hard when you're not the songwriter. There's so much more money in that.
Yeah, and I feel bad for the other guys, especially El Jefe and Smelly, because they definitely seem like they want to keep going, and Mike is just like, yeah, I'm done. All right, so here we go. This is 2 minutes and 43 seconds in. Bert Kreischer is fascinated by the energy of punk.
It's all here.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So, yeah, maybe that wasn't maybe it wasn't a corporation doing that.
But what's interesting is
It was.
I'm more fascinated by the energy of punk than anything in the world. And I think it's because I probably would admit I sold out. I think I started with punk vibes. I have punk energy, but I got to a place where I was like, yo, my kids need to go to college. And I took the pill.
Oh, you mean you're just like a regular person? Yeah, everyone when they're a kid, they're like, oh, I have punk energy. But for him to say, what did he say? That's the most fascinating thing to me is punk energy.
He wants to belong so bad. He's like, guys, I'm like you guys, right? And Mike's just like, you fucking sell out. No, you're not.
You fucking poser.
Yeah.
I wonder at what point Bert feels like he sold out, too, because wasn't Bert was the inspiration for Van Wilder, right?
Right. Yeah, he was featured in a magazine article as like the craziest party animal on the campus.
Right. Did he get money for that?
I don't know, but it seems like I don't know if that's selling out, but
he sold out the minute he said, you know what I'm going to do? Take my shirt off at every show. Mm-hmm. The minute that is your gimmick instead of the jokes and the punchlines, you've sold out. Like you've admitted that you don't have talent and you have to find a different way. He sucks so bad. I really can't stand Bert Kreischer.
You are like the entire punk community. The entire punk community is so pissed off that these two went on this show with Bert Kreischer. And it's everyone just going, Bert sucks. Bert fucking stinks.
Yep. Well, the precursor to that clip is Fat Mike explaining that he's an initial stakeholder in Liquid Death.
Okay,
Water,
yeah.
And they were doing a product placement thing in the movie that he was cool with because he gets money if they sell more of it. And they were both congratulating each other on being sellouts. So even
Right, because they're both investors, first-round investors in Liquid Death.
Right.
Which is interesting. I wonder how many celebrity investors this company got to...
The punk energy, though, that Fat Mike, even though he is a businessman now and he owns the label and has stock in Liquid Death and the museum and he's figuring out other ways to make money. Making money is not anti-punk. It's your attitude, the way that you see the world. And Bert Kreischer definitely doesn't have it.
No, but he
Spoiler
wants
alert.
it. He wants it very, very badly.
Yeah.
I took the pill and I was like, dude.
The blue pill, Viagra.
Yeah. No, it fucks with your blood pressure.
No, I'm on the Lisinopril.
Okay.
What's that?
I love that you grew up. I love that you grew up.
You have to do Lisinopril and metformin if you're gonna drink and do cocaine.
I didn't know this.
See?
This was good information.
This is the same information that Little Pete gave everyone on Ray DeVito's podcast. They say to take these dick pills because they'll help with your blood pressure. So I guess the same applies to when you do cocaine.
It's good to know.
Yes, it's fantastic. But yes, this is very funny because Bert's just like, oh, that is genius. Genius.
Them's the rules, and you got to work out too.
Buddy,
Well,
this podcast could be over. You fucking kids that started these influencer pages where you maximize your life and you get up at 6 and cold plunge and sauna and you take all the things and you get off the grid, but you're still...
Wait, isn't he into that whole cold plunging? Wasn't
Sometimes.
he doing that kind of
Yeah.
crap?
Only
goes back and
impressed
forth.
Joe Rogan.
Right.
Right, I was going to say, isn't he just talking to Joe Rogan here?
Yeah.
And he's also tried all these things.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking dick pills for the drug addiction, not because my dick's broken.
videotaping it so that we see it, so you live an authentic life. Fuck that. Live an authentic life. And all you got to do is get up, get your pills straight, get your blood work done, work out, and you can outrun death.
well, yeah. I mean,
Outrun death. No one's outrunning death.
Yeah.
No one gets out of here alive.
Yeah. I'm so glad you grew up, Fat Mike. Well, I didn't have a choice. But
Right.
we're all
Take
going to
care of-
die. So what the fuck are you talking about, Bert?
Right. It's basically saying, hey, if you want to live a healthier life, just work out. Yes. It's fantastic. Great advice.
or live as long as Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that guy.
All right. So then they started talking about the golden age of film.
You're laughing at tragedy, but tragedy plus time.
I mean, so Jack Nicholson's era of movies,
Yeah.
that Raging Bull, Easy
Raging.
Rider.
Raging
era.
Bull. That was De Niro.
I know, but that era. There's a book called Raging Bull, Easy Rider.
That era. Nicholson, how many eras has he spanned his career in that era that Nicholson was in movies?
Like 4 of them?
The late 60s to now.
All right.
Yeah. I love the Fat Mike's equation of tragedy plus time. The end of that is equals comedy, and
Right.
Bert's like, I don't even know what comedy is. he didn't even know
lost
that.
on him. Yeah.
There was something here revealed. I had always believed the rumors that El Jefe was in the Bad News Bears. I always believed that he was one of those little Mexican kids who didn't really talk.
Rider.
Oh,
And that is the most punk moment in film, is when those guys showed up and started making movies against the studios.
well, the 70s was the golden age of Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Bad News Bears. That's the movie. He was in the Bad News Bears. He was Miguel.
What?
Wait a minute. This is being recorded, so we have to be honest.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, but it worked so well.
You know what?
They would have believed it.
I have heard that rumor since high school, and I had always believed it. So it was very surprising to me.
Mike wanted to keep it going, but
Yeah, they might as well, because I had
Yeah.
always, anytime I had watched Bad News Bears, I'm watching it thinking I'm watching El Jefe like a fucking idiot. Also,
This is
again,
not the... Sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is not the forum to shatter the glass on that rumor on Bert Kreischer's cooking show.
Yeah.
Save it for a better
They could have done it in the
person.
documentary.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the documentary, I don't think if we announced it before, was or we were talking about it backstage, but it is only being shown in movie theaters.
Yes. They say it will never stream.
Right, it will never stream. It's called 40 Years of Fucking Up. It's a full featured documentary about the history of NOFX. And that's basically what they're promoting here. And Bert did get a copy of it, so he has seen the documentary.
You can see it this month, either August 23rd or August 26th, at a theater near you. If you go to the website and figure out where it's playing.
Yeah. I was telling the guys before the stream started that I did have the chance to see it when I was on vacation last month with my wife, and I couldn't convince her to leave Whistler, a ski resort, to go watch the NoFX doc. And since you brought up Lagwagon, well, we get to Vancouver and we're driving from the airport to Whistler, and Operation Ivy is playing in Vancouver, not Whistler. So I didn't get to go see Operation Ivy. Then we took
what else didn't you do on your vacation?
I'll tell you. We flew to Victoria to meet Ryan Rebalkin, and walking around town, and there was a poster that Lagwagon was just in Victoria, Tookie. And Tookie brought up Lagwagon earlier. So all these fucking punk legends were circling
right there in your peripheral
in Vancouver, and I didn't get to experience any of it. So.
Unbelievable.
How was brunch, though? Was that nice?
Delicious. Thank you.
Here's a clip of Bert possibly admitting that all of his comedy is based on lies, like people have said for many, many years.
The Bad News Bears? He goes, yeah. He goes, no, you weren't. He said, I was in the Bad News Bears.
I got caught. I remember that. What was that? In Santa Barbara, I got caught by him. And I said, all right, gig's up. Yeah, that wasn't me. He goes, yeah, I know it wasn't you. I know who the guy was.
Because you can only tell one big lie once, unless you're,
Unless you're a comedian, you can fill your entire act with them.
So, isn't Bert's whole thing that his biggest comedic bit is a supposed true story about being involved with the Russian mafia?
Of course, yeah, the machine.
And people have said for years it's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Well, again.
But also, the funny thing about Bert's story, the way he tells it is if like he's such a party animal. The Russian mafia is like, we got to hang out with this guy rules. Mm-hmm. But actually the way that the machine translates is that's what you call retards in Russia. So I think that they were just trolling him. And they're like, hey, let's have this Clearwater Chad hang out with us all night.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I totally forgot there was a feature film
about
Bert Kreischer's life.
With Luke Skywalker. Actually, I watched the movie because we reviewed it on my show, but it wasn't actually about his life. It was him going back to Russia again after he's an adult with his dad, and not reliving it, but like revisiting the Russian mafia, and all different things happen. So it wasn't just like the telling
sequel.
of that thing.
Oh,
yeah, it was
okay.
like a sequel. Yeah.
I hate Bert Kreischer so much that I've never seen that movie, and I've never heard him perform that bit. I've never heard the bit of the machine, and I refuse to watch the movie because I hate him so much.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think I've ever heard the whole bit either. I've just heard like parts of it. Okay, let me play a little more of this before.
Really?
Yeah, kind of.
But it's based on truth.
Everything's based on truth.
Oh,
yeah.
I shit you not.
Oh yeah. Well, it's based on truth, of course. I mean, they're not total lies.
Russia is an actual country, and there is a mafia there. So yeah.
Bert remembered who he was for a second.
Yep.
Let me skip the 7:15. This is Bert's telling Fat Mike and El Jefe, your documentary is so good, I hate to say it, which is the weirdest thing to tell someone.
Hey, this isn't me.
You should write them back now because you need the money.
Yeah, now I'll do it.
Everyone needs the money. That's the most beautiful thing.
That was interesting too. Mike takes a lot of like money shots. That's not the first time.
Skeet.
Do you know what money shot means?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, haga. But like, kind of saying like, the rest of my band is so broke. Like, I think he's trying to make a joke, but I don't know. if El Jefe appreciates it.
Okay, so here's what I think's happening, and I'm reading into this. But Mike's the one who negotiated the reason why NOFX made a shit ton of money in their latter years, because they were getting a percentage. And I went to see NOFX at the Punk and Drublic tour, and they were doing these festivals, and they're making money off of every beer sale.
Yes.
Obviously, the merchandise.
Parking.
They're making parking. And Mike negotiated all of that and split it evenly with the band. So that last tour they did, each band member got $2.8 million from merch alone. And Andy and I can tell you, the line for merch, we didn't get in it because it's like you're getting on a roller coaster. It took an hour and a half to get to the fucking merch line. It was so long.
It was like switchback. It went down and back like twice. I was like, I'm not waiting in this line.
Fucking nuts.
So I think Mike's saying like, hey guys, because of me, you're all millionaires.
Right.
Stop
Like,
whining
figure it out.
just because I have more money.
Yeah.
Don't be pissed.
Yeah, and I agree. There is that sense of why he's doing this. Because you gotta say like, all right, like there's only so far I can take you. You got to go fucking figure out your own shit, which they are doing. I know El Jefe. I didn't really clip it because I thought it was kind of boring, but I know El Jefe has done some acting.
He was on Hacks.
He was on Hacks.
I watched that show. I was like, holy shit, there's El Jefe.
I know. I was watching. I texted you. I was like, I think El Jefe's on Hacks. Have you watched this? And you're like, yeah, it's definitely him.
Yeah. So
He's in a couple episodes.
He's trying to do the acting thing. I know he's been touring with the Aquabats.
That's cool.
So he's doing more music stuff. But yeah.
I was pissed though. Carl knows I hate fucking UCB, and they go on and on about how Jefe's friends with Besser, and he was doing Ass Cat and fucking UCB. I'm just like, dude, I'm losing respect for you. Stop talking.
Yeah. I didn't clip all the acting stuff because I was really bored with it.
Yeah, talking about doing the improv and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck you with the improv.
Yeah, I just want to hear NOFX stories. All right, let me keep going here.
Royalties.
I didn't do it. It was dishonest, and I was making pretty good money off Warped Tour at that time.
Oh, so El Jefe was talking about how the lie about him being in Bad News Bears was so well known that Showtime or some other cable company actually started sending him residual checks for the Bad News Bears. And El Jefe actually had to return him and go, I'm not in the movie. Like, I'm not the guy. I don't know if that's fucking true.
It can't be true.
How could that possibly be true?
It's no way.
It's a bit.
So I didn't need the extra dough. I was just like, I wrote them back, and I was like, hey, this isn't me.
You should write them back now because you need the money.
Yeah, now I'll do it.
Everyone needs the money. That's the most beautiful thing about this your documentary is phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's phenomenal. It's so good that I hate to say it. There has to be one more tour. Like, it's so good.
Oh, okay. I thought he said it's so good I hate to say it. I didn't realize he said there has to be one more tour. But this is the whole no one wants that. That's exactly what we don't want. Like, I don't want to be, duped into thinking I went to the last NOFX tour and then they come back like fucking Terry Funk.
Everyone wants it. Everyone in NOFX except for Mike wants it. Every NOFX fan wants it. No one's gonna be pissed if I'm like, oh, you can go see NOFX next year? I'll go. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but
Bert's assertion that you made the machine, Bert. So you saying a movie is so good that doesn't hold any water with anyone. I'm sure it's good.
So good that
That's
literally
why-
all I said was, I gotta see them one. They gotta do one.
Hey, I'm
Well,
down.
because you
I
haven't
never
seen
wanted to
us before.
stop,
It's
so
you being
I'm
selfish.
down.
Yeah,
Being selfish, Bert.
I am being
Mike's
selfish.
the one that doesn't want to tour anymore.
I know that makes no sense.
The rest of us
It's
want
like
to
P.T.
tour.
Barnum turning in his elephant.
Yeah.
El Jefe makes
Feel
that
like-
point multiple times during this show. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'd love to tour. I really want to tour. I think he's trying to get a groundswelling of support from NOFX fans.
But would that mean without? Because I'm telling you, Mike has said I stopped touring because I don't want to play with Melvin anymore. Like, I don't think. There seems to be some bad blood, and do you think they can't go out?
They
as
should get
another
Johnny
band?
Five to replace Eric Melvin. Who would want to see that?
That'd be fantastic.
I don't think it's like that.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a
100%.
good analogy.
P.T. Barnum is the original punk.
Again, with the whole punk, like what was he saying? The Jack Nicholson era. That was the punk rock era of film. This is punk rock. Saying everything is punk rock is not punk rock for Bert. I know. It makes you seem like such a poser.
Sounds like a boomer, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Throwing
he was a
shit at the
clown.
wall.
But you're right. Yeah, like listen, I don't know how I would act if I was hanging out with NOFX, but I wouldn't ask them like, dude, wasn't that so punk when blah blah blah, like douchebag.
I wouldn't use the word punk at all.
No.
And you know what? And that's how I feel. Because I've been doing this for 40 years. I don't want to. No, the real thing is this. I party way too much when I'm on tour because I don't want to play the same songs on stage anymore. You are a comedian, sir.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the same jokes over and over again? No.
Hold on.
Would you steal jokes?
Oh, let him
like
answer.
Carlos?
No, I would never steal jokes. Mike, hold on. So I am only famous for telling the exact same joke for the past 9 fucking years.
The aristocrats?
No. I got
No,
when I
that
was
joke's
22 years
better.
old.
Right. Yeah. That is the weird thing. The weird thing about music and stand-up comedy. It's like people will listen to the same fucking songs over and over. Like you have such a better life as a musician than a stand-up comedian.
Yep.
Because you just need one song, man.
Yeah. You could work in some new songs or some covers to keep it interesting, but it's very easy to just play the hits for the people that want to hear it.
That's
and
it.
It's a lot harder in comedy, especially for this fucking idiot who's not good at it, or Gaffigan who just has to yell Hot Pocket for 10 minutes at the end of every set because people are demanding it. But if you're talking about the punk rock comedian, they do talk about Doug Stanhope in this. So they at least props to Fat Mike for not knowing that Bert's machine bit is the only thing he's known for. I don't think Fat Mike is aware of Bert Kreischer's career. So good.
Not at all. Actually, in the beginning of this video, El Jefe gives Fat Mike a cheat sheet because he goes, I know you'll never figure out how to say his name. So he phonetically spelled out Bert Kreischer. So, yeah, I don't think they've ever heard of Bert Kreischer before this, which is very exciting.
I got involved with the Russian mafia. Here's how it happened. I went to school at Florida State. I was not a very
But
good
I was just saying, it's so interesting that, like, literally as a band, you just need like one. I mean, honestly, you really need one, but it's good to have a couple of good songs and people continue to come see you. And yet stand-up comedians, they have to constantly be writing new shit, coming up with new bits, and we treat them like shit. And it's fantastic. We're like, oh, they suck, they stink, they're losers. It's fantastic.
Student Mike, I am running through your act. Like I understand so intimately how you felt. It's the drink at 9:00 that I get that was my treat. I understand.
Yeah, you need a reward.
Buddy, you have no idea how hard I connected with you.
But the drink, it's the line, really.
No,
that
I never.
gives you the treat.
Oh, if I could do coke, I could fly through an hour and 20 minutes on stage.
Really?
Oh my God. Coke is not conducive to a great conversation, but very conducive to great stand-up.
Really? It doesn't make you speak too fast?
A little too fast. I've only done it once on stage, and I did it on accident.
Oh, you were trying to snort.
Sure, and Scarlett Hampton's wasn't hers. She was holding it for a friend, Bert. I don't know if was Bert ever, I know he was like a drinker and stuff, but was he ever like a other drug kind of guy? Or was it always alcohol?
So it was alcohol from, the war, but I would imagine he was partying a lot in his college days. That was his whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard him.
I just think it's weird to say, like, Coke is so great for stand-up comedy. Oh, have you done that? Once by mistake. Well, then what are we talking about?
How the fuck would you know then?
Yeah, it'd be like saying, like, dude, playing Instrumental Rock is great when you're on acid. You ever done that, Carol? No, definitely not.
Baby powder or heroin?
No, we had a bullet, where you load it,
Yeah.
and then you turn it, and then you hit it.
Yeah.
And my buddies couldn't do it. They're all sitting there going, I don't get it. And I go, guys, you're not snorting hard enough. And they're like, what? And I had not planned on doing coke. I go, watch, you load it, right? Then flip it, and then hit it like, and I'm like, oh my God, I did coke.
That's not a
And then they were like,
That sounds.
I wish it was a real bullet.
Oh, stop it!
That's not how on accident works. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I mean, you did it.
So then I cut up a rail, and then I folded up a dollar bill. And then oh shit! What did I just do? Wow.
Dude, oh, fuck, I just realized. I just remembered I almost cut off my toes today mowing my lawn. Thank God. Don't mow your lawn with sandals on, kids. Ever.
How do you do that on a riding mower? What were you doing?
I don't have a riding mower. I'm not rich like you, Carl. But holy shit, I just realized. And I could. Oh.
I don't have a riding mower either. I have Mexicans.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
LFA cut your lawn.
Yes. What minute am I at? All right, let me play a little more of this.
What? I was like, I got to do the other nose. Who got a fucking lopsided?
That's how you do it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, so he did it on accident, but then he's like, all right, let me even this out by getting the other nostril to toot. So, yeah, I have a feeling Bert might have had, some fun with cocaine in the past.
By accident.
Let's real quick. Let's celebrate Coke, okay?
Oh, I just want to say about cocaine.
Yes.
It's not that good, people. It's just better than not doing it.
Hacka. All right, I'm going to skip to 11:25. This is where Bert starts to finally let us know what the fuck is he cooking? Like, what is this show about? Why is he cooking? Does this have to do with NOFX? Did he ask these guys what they would like to eat? No.
Yeah, don't drink and fly.
It's got to be so fun, though.
So tell us more about cocaine. Well, sure. I mean,
No. No. I want to know because there are I want to know about this is going to be a rice base that I'm making right now. So it's beef, sausage, and I guess what they call the Trinity in New Orleans is onion, celery, and red pepper.
I thought it was like salt, lemon, and...
No, the Trinity makes the colors of the...
Oh.
I thought the Trinity was like celery, onions, and carrots.
Right,
Yeah.
but he said the Trinity of New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't listen.
Oh.
Did you see
yes, the
LFA's
colors.
face?
3, yes.
He's explaining it, and LFA is getting very concerned. He's like, I hate all this shit.
And then,
He hates
Yeah,
it.
I didn't know. I don't know if he is a germaphobe or what, but Carl touched on it a little earlier, and there will be clips where, yeah, he points out, because Bert uses his fingers a lot.
Yeah.
And, yes.
I was disappointed with this episode. And I remembered that they had that MTV show, Backstage Passport, where they did a reality show of their tour overseas.
Yeah, they toured like really remote, shitty places.
Third world
Yeah.
countries and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
And in the episode 1, where they show Hefe packing a suitcase full of snacks because he says that he is a picky eater and he knows he's going to hate all the food on the tour. So he's just loading up a suitcase with Twinkies and Ruffles and shit.
Interesting. Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, when you watch that and then rewatch this, every reaction that he has to the cooking, and then you watch how much he actually ate of it at the end.
Right.
It's you can tell
yeah,
that
yeah.
he doesn't want to be doing any of the cooking element of this.
It was fascinating to see that. Yeah, he had no interest in whatever the food was.
I'm going to dump rice in here. I'm going to put it to the side and let it sit. I'll reheat it up in a
So it's like a gumbo or a...
Yeah, kind of.
Gumball?
There's like a dirty
Yeah,
rice.
gumball.
But wait,
Gumballs
yeah.
in it.
best
New Orleans, yeah.
best Coke you've ever had? Like where you were like...
Is that a question?
Yeah. I want to know like the best time you saw Coke and you were like, wow, like...
I do like how Mike
I'm
fucks
fishing.
with them a lot.
Yeah.
Because Mike doesn't give a shit, He'll.
No.
By the way, I was so intimidated by Fat Mike when we were backstage. I didn't want to talk to the guy. I think he would tear me a new asshole.
He's
I
an
tried to ask
asshole.
him. Yeah, exactly. So I just thought it was like, best Coke you ever had. I was like, is that a question? What are we doing here?
Yeah, right. Like you're
Trying to be
offering it.
cool? Yeah. What?
Yeah, you gonna show me some? But yeah. I just wish he would have kind of said like, what do you mean punk? Like,
Yeah.
kind of called him out on like, why do you think everything is punk? Do you think we make decisions on what we do based on whether something is punk?
It would have been great if he started taking him to task. Like, well, what's your favorite NoFX song? What album? What about any other band? Name any other punk band.
That is a great point, Andy. Like he never really talks about their music at all. Obviously, like he talks about the documentary and all that stuff and what their live show must have been about. But yeah, Bert never.
There's a part in this where Mike goes, we were a hardcore band. And, the sound out of California was melodic hardcore. And Bert's so confused.
Yes.
He's like, melodic hardcore? He's like, yeah, like Minor Threat. Minor Threat's a hardcore band, but it's a melodic hardcore band. Everyone knows Minor Threat. Bert has no idea what he's talking about.
Yes.
The very first thing we did when we started talking about this is start naming our favorite albums and songs and other punk bands that we like. Bert never does any of that.
No.
Right. Yeah. And that all is coming
Which is
up.
fine, but he tries to fit in too much.
Right. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If he was just like, listen, I'm not too familiar with you guys, I remember, I was in college in the 90s or whenever the hell Bert was in college. And I remember hearing about you guys, but I never really got into the music. But Bert makes it seem like, no, he's.
Right.
I would
who they are.
love it if Bert came out with a Newfound Glory shirt with a tag still on it, like he just bought it. The fucking
With the Hot Topic on the way.
Well, I think he does bring up Blink-182 and stuff like Bert's the best.
Some 41. Yeah.
Some 41. Yeah.
No, this is good.
Okay, yeah, you weren't doing coke anymore.
No, I'll tell you, my best coke was before I joined.
All right, so this is more Coke stories, but again, it's not really anything pertinent. I like more when Bert is trying to impress them with using the word punk. Here is I didn't write down what this is, but I have a time.
Our show got canceled anyway. So.
Oh right, that was the first time. Yeah.
But the best coke is in South America.
I think I'm not going to do it just because I'm getting older. But
how old are you?
53.
53. You don't look a day over 52.
Yeah, let me tell you something, kid.
Shut up.
Back in our day.
But if I go to South America,
why would you go there?
See, that was interesting because he was like, "Why would you go there?" He says it right here. There's no stand-up. But again, I think this was another instance of Bert wanting to be cool because yes, Mike was talking about how the best Coke is in South America. So now Bert's like planning a vacation.
Yeah, because NOFX literally went to South America and played shows there, and they have a fan base.
Right.
Bert does not.
Right, and that's what Fat Mike explains. There's no stand-up in South America.
I don't know.
There's no stand-up down there.
I know, but just like a trip. Like I would want to do those.
I just thought about this right now, Fat Mike, because you were talking about how good the Coke is in South America, and I really want you to like me and think I do Coke. So,
yeah, I want to go to South America where nobody knows that I'm terrible at my job.
Yes,
they speak different languages, which is even weirder.
The best thing is you could live for a week out there on $100. Really easy.
Not if you're doing coke.
Well, not if you're doing
my
coke.
final
Yeah, write your song in the bathroom.
I would love to hear it.
Okay, it's not that long. K-R-E.
It's funny because he has to look at the note that El Jefe wrote for him to phonetically.
I-S-C-H-E-R is Kreischer.
Oh, close.
Never done coke on purpose. And he doesn't want to ever do it again. Oh, Bert. Well, the second part I made up because you told me the story.
No. I love it. I love the improv. I bet you were fun as fuck at parties, like just at the end of the night, just jamming.
Oh, he still is.
I said
I
it.
don't go to parties.
Your scoring of the movie is brilliant. It's brilliant. You really have an ability. You
really have musical talent.
You should do something with this kid.
Despite what you just did with that song about me, you really do have musical talent. Let me move ahead. 16 minutes. This is Bert. Again, Bert wants so bad for someone to just say he's punk rock. Won't someone please tell Bert Kreischer he's the punk rock comedian?
And tell everyone how great you are.
There's a lot of people that do it.
Dane Cook?
Oh, wait, hold on.
I've done it too. What I liked about you. Like your self-deprecation. I feel like your self-deprecation always undermined what I liked about you. Like I understand that's the thing, right? And I've done it too. And I self-deprecate to hide for my insecurities. But you guys shit on your band so much, but you guys are so fucking good.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to be a comedian and tell everyone how great you are.
There's a lot of people that do it.
Dane Cook?
Chad Zumach, yeah. Kevin Brennan. I mean, that's all the comedians.
It's so weird that Bert can't wrap his head around this. He's like, you guys play down how good your band is, but you have all these fans. Like, well, yeah, if they like us, then that's their opinion of it. What am I supposed to do? Tell them to like us? Like, they're going to like us or they're not going to like us. That's
Right.
how
Like,
life works.
Like, self-deprecation is so foreign
Yeah.
to the comedy world, like, and the music world. Like, yeah, that's very
It's
weird.
so weird.
That, yeah, he would say that.
Who?
Yeah, who?
Tough business.
There was self-promotion.
Oh my God, can we do that?
When I got into this business, I was very uncomfortable with the self-promotion of it.
Right?
I was like, and I will say very candidly, I think I had what we would call a punk foundation in music and in life. I was a little bit of an outsider. I was athletic, but I didn't fit in with the athletes as a freshman, and I found punk. I had a great guy that drove me to school, Sam Slario, who introduced me. The first band was Susie and the Banshees, and then it grew. Everything was all.
Someone look up Susie and the Banshees. I got to hear this band. Have you ever heard of Susie and the Banshees?
Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
Everybody says they suck right after this.
Yeah, it's funny.
But,
Better than Susie.
it's just so interesting that he's trying to say, because everybody that's learning how to play an instrument at first gravitates towards punk because it's all attitude and it doesn't require a lot of talent. So it's very accessible in that way. And him trying to say that he can relate to punk and he's uncomfortable with self-promotion because that requires you telling people that they should hire you when you know that you suck. That's why you're uncomfortable with that. But
right, why did you become a comedian, stupid, if you don't want to do self-promotion? Who else is going to promote you? Retard.
The Banshees.
Susie and the Banshees. I re-listened to it. I re-listened to it.
Be worse than Susie and the Banshees.
Come on.
I mean, you know that great song they have?
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, said no one ever. You probably can't even name a song.
I know. I did it last night. I went in and I was like, wow, this doesn't hit the way it did. I was like, what was I? I think
to prepare for his interview with NOFX, he listened to Susie and the Banshees.
yeah.
What
And not one NOFX song.
And he put his studded belt on and looked at himself in the mirror and was like, I'm ready. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, why wouldn't he listen to some NOFX songs?
Listen to
and
The
be
Idiots Are Taking Over. Come on.
anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is an interesting thing. He never brings up their music once.
I envisioned how hot she must have been. It was
Hey, right? Plasmatics too. No good songs, but hey.
But I said, that was my take on everything was that from that foundation, and I discovered hip hop around that time. I loved hip hop, and every band I got into was always had that vibe. And then I told you, and we'll talk about this in a second, but the Epitaph Punkaramas introduced in college, and I found SoCal punk, and then I don't know where. Oh, but when I got to this business, self-promotion was the thing, and I was so uncomfortable with it because it wasn't natural to me. Sure. And then at a certain point, I sold out, and I realized, well, if I'm not promoting my shows, no one is. If no one's talking about me, I need to bring it up. Or all of a sudden, I'm just sitting here in my fucking house waiting for someone to book me and do stand-up.
Like Chad Zumach. But no, I never thought of Bert. Like Bert, he definitely went head first into the whole self-promotion thing.
Yes.
Like
no one loves Bert more than Bert. What's he talking about?
I guess he's just talking about when he was in college.
But that's not even true. Yeah, he was always the center of attention and needed all the attention.
Right. They wrote an article about him when he was in college.
There's a movie based on his college career.
Right.
The fact that he's like, oh, guys, Susie the Banshee's so punk, right? And they're like, no. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know. I hate them too. It's like classic people-pleasing poser bullshit.
But also, we just saw an example, and it happens 3 or 4 times in this, where Bert's just talking about shit, and he's like, where am I going with this?
Oh, yeah.
And I could just be like, I don't know, man. It's a great story, though. Good job.
Let me move ahead. Where would I want to go? Well, let me see what he says.
Well, comedy is self-deprecating, though.
It is. It is. But in a weird way, it wasn't the vibe. It was like, yo, come check me out. I got a great new hour. I'm killing on set. Like, you guys, I got a secret. I'm on Tuesday.
So you push yourself in your set.
No, not my set, but it like on videos and promo videos
and GoFundMe's and yeah.
Yeah, it's all the important things.
Yes.
In stand-up comedy.
I don't know. It was really unnatural to me. And then it came natural to me. And when it came natural to me, in a weird place, it felt a little gross, but it was like part of the business. And I was like, you got to fucking do a video. You got to do this.
Real quick nitpicky thing. Mm-hmm. It wasn't natural to me, and then it came natural to me. When something doesn't come natural to you, learn it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't. You're not like, and then it came natural to me. It's like, no, it can be one or the other.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think
nothing.
It came.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I think it came very natural to him, and this is all bullshit.
Exactly. There's nothing more punk than getting on board with the program and going all in on business and making money. That's how people define punk, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, that's how he sold out. That's why the Bert is having some kind of struggle with with what he like. It almost seems like this documentary made Bert realize what a sellout he was, and he wishes he was more like he could have, been more like NOFX, where they never really did sell out.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm in this weird place where I don't know what's going on in my life.
No, you got a cooking show. Do you feel gross about it?
And then I would have followed up with why? Why do you have a cooking show? Do you know, like, what? Why? That's the one thing I've never heard Bert talk about cooking. This blew my mind when I saw he had a cooking show.
It's like Brendan Schaub having a show about trucks, right? It's just like, I got to talk about something.
I guess.
Yeah. I'll give you the answer. There were probably 10 ad reads throughout this video. That's why he has a cooking show.
Oh, you're right.
Pays the bills.
Yeah, we're coming up on I put a time code for a couple of his ad reads. Bert does live ad reads, and some of them are really kind of interesting.
No.
That's why you keep your shirt on.
That's real.
All right. Next, so let's go to one of those ad reads. 2055. So he does an everything 420, of course, weed, man, and he Mountain Dew is a sponsor of
that
Bert
was
Kreischer.
Weird. Yeah.
The other day, I went out to the pool to swim laps, and I got done, and I went down to my room, and I had a Mountain Dew. There's nothing like a Mountain Dew when you're doing water sports. What's interesting to me...
I'm sorry, Grant. Mountain Dew sucks.
Mountain Dew sucks.
It is the worst taste.
Mountain Dew is fantastic, and then you turn 20.
Honestly.
So punk, drinking Mountain Dew, your multi-$1,000 sponsor in your pool outside your mansion.
Yeah,
what a punk.
Why did he say water sports? What's he implying there?
Pissing, Carl.
Yeah, he does kind of look like urine. Yeah.
But yeah, he does mention water sports, but I didn't know, like, does Mountain Dew need to promote on Bert Kreischer's show? That's what I was like, is Mountain Dew doing that bad?
Right. Yeah.
Like maybe he gets, I didn't even look at the numbers. I know within the third day or so of this episode, he had like around 30,000 viewers, I think. But I was just thinking, I was like, is Mountain Dew need this promotion?
No, not at all. It's like when milk started having ads. I know what milk is. I know where to find it. I don't need a Bert Kreischer to tell me that Mountain Dew is good. Like
here's what you guys don't, here's what you guys don't understand. Let me break down the advertising business for you. A guy at the agency wants to be friends with Bert. He's a fan of the show.
Is that real?
So he pitches to the client, guys, you got to get on Bert. If he endorses your product, people are going to love it. And that's how like a company like Mountain Dew ends up on the show. But also, I've seen Mountain Dew commercials on television many times. Never once does it have the URL mountaindew.com. That's never the call to action. Visit our website.
Thank God there's 0 calories. It's good for you now. I'm going to go get some right now. Thank you, Bert Kreischer.
So I want to keep moving. I didn't want to harp on the commercials too much because there's another timestamp I have of another commercial.
Yeah.
But the one thing I did notice is like Bert really just like phones these commercials in. Do any of these like sponsors ever go, "Hey Bert, can you maybe like, I don't know, be a little more alive?" Like it seems like you're trying to be quiet so you don't disturb people in the house when you're reading.
Everybody needs help from time to time, and if you go to betterhelp.com, like I guess my sister did that. Or,
Hey guys, Mountain Dew is great. Did I tell you the one time I was out at the beach and I was doing water sports and I had a Mountain Dew? It was great. All right. So let's retiring. They talk more. Fat Mike talks more about retirement.
And like, you have no idea. We've been up since 5. I was reading the daily comics.
Well, see, we're old. That's why it was not only was it a great time for us to retire, because we were very good when we retired last year. We're still good.
You're great.
LFA just wants to be like, motherfucker, I didn't think it was a great time to retire. Yeah. Like, I'm not retired. Like I said, I know he's doing stuff. And like you said, Fat Mike definitely made out the best in NOFX. And I guess retire the band is what he's trying to say.
And
you're great. And dare I say, the song you write at the very end of the movie that you wrote for the movie.
Yeah, we did it our way.
It's so good.
Thank you.
It's so good. And I started tearing up going like...
You're a crybaby.
I am. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional right now.
It's the onions.
It was such a beautiful ballad celebrating a genre and a journey and a group of friends that was like self-deprecating, but like beautiful.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I really love this
very
movie.
Nice thing to say.
And it's such an honor. Like I was this shy of saying, can you have them bring some merch? Because then
we could have done it.
I know I didn't want to because you guys made $7 million on tour for merch. Holy shit!
I brought you some NOFX merch.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
You're right. I didn't.
Okay.
No, I did.
For real? Wait. Can you go through Can you go through the financial? I love this. I love money talk, and I love that you guys broke down financials when you're young, and then. What
was that the coolest?
It's the fucking coolest.
Well,
it needs to be normalized because you do.
Bert feels everything. Mm-hmm. Like everything is the greatest. Like when Fat Mike was like, "Yeah, if you're gonna do drugs, just work out." Oh my God! There it is, everybody. He said it. Finally, someone said it.
That I guarantee you, there's young bands going like, "The fuck did they do different?" You got a part of your. You got all the insides: parking, booze, merch. You got all the insides. That's the deal I negotiated when I started doing stand-up. I swear to God, I went,
when he started doing stand-up, who negotiates a deal like that when you start? Even NOFX didn't get that deal when they started.
Yeah, I think he misspoke. I went to Bert. He was playing the minor league baseball stadiums, and I went to go see him in Rochester because Dave Attell was on and Big J, and so it was a good lineup. But yeah, I think that's what he's talking about here. Like he put on his Stuttering John and Friends or Bert Kreischer and Friends comedy tour.
Right. But later in his stand-up career.
Right, when he had a name and took all the money. Yeah.
Right. Oh, it took all the money. Right. Yeah. He's the Fat Mike of all his friends.
Yeah.
I know you guys have been podcasting all afternoon. Did you see two things? Did you see the Big J and Lewis talking about the Dabbleverse? It's a So Thorough Joe Burrow clip.
Yes, I heard. Yeah. I heard the audio of it.
Big J looks like he's wearing like a Humpty Hump nose. It looks like a Big J mask. But then the other thing was Schaub and Callan calling it quits on TMZ.
Oh, is that for real?
I just saw that.
Spy report.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the show.
Unique told me they stopped doing a podcast 4 months ago. I read all the thumbnails.
I just call this a screw months ago, everybody.
So what just happened? Just Brian College.
I know he knows his voice is weird, but my God.
So what you just saw in your video?
Stop it! He's gonna make videos about us. All right. What was that? What the hell was Bert fucking going off about?
Take money.
Oh yeah,
the
the excited about money. Yes, Like John, he's very excited to talk about
Yes.
No, but that's very interesting. I want to see that part of the documentary. I want to see this documentary. I got to see it.
I want to know if there's a NOFX dashboard that I can look at to see who's making the most money each day.
I was like, I want that money. My fans drink. And they were like, well, let's see if we can get it. And it's a tough, you have to become your own promoter. I understood everything you said in that in such an
It needed to
intimate
be
way.
said.
Yes. And that's the beauty of what you did. When you took control of this band's journey and
without really permission.
But thank God you did in a weird way. Sometimes you got to tell your wife, we're fucking tonight. Like, I'm going to take you to dinner, but you're going to get a couple drinks, and we're fucking. That's happening.
Yeah. So anyway.
Who hasn't done that, of course?
Somebody needed to explain to Eric Melvin where all this fucking money is going. So stop writing me heartfelt letters asking me for money.
Yeah.
We made $2.8 million each after this tour. But the reason it was because our last tour, and people knew that we're not lying to them when we say it's our last tour. It's not like Black Sabbath.
Did he say just on merch?
Yes.
They made $2.8 million each?
Each, yeah.
On this tour. Yeah, I mean, at some point you gotta do something for yourself and go, okay, this guy helped me make a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's over. The gravy train is over. I gotta go figure out something. And I mean, they should have enough cushion to go and do something. Again, I don't know people's finances. But $2.8 million just on merch alone sounds like a lot of money to me.
This is going to be their last tour, which is why they came, and because they trust us.
Yeah.
So
see, that's how I feel. I really do kind of want this to be like if they create a new band, the three of them with someone else, and start writing new songs. That's fine. Maybe they play some new NOFX songs, but I don't know. There's got to be an end.
Yeah. Hefe's simultaneously trying to figure out how to convince Mike to go on another tour and get out of eating this dinner.
Oh, dude,
he's stressed out.
That's all he can focus on. Every time I pause it, his eyes are just looking at that pot and whatever creation.
Yeah, he's like, what is that, a carrot? I can't eat this shit.
What is this fucking a witch's cauldron?
it'd be so lame if we played more shows just for you.
No.
Maybe a private.
it would be.
What if we did a private show? Not for the public.
What's the price point?
How much money you got?
I can bring you guys out on tour.
Yeah.
I got a show at the Greek. You guys want to open for me?
They say no. That was very Chad-like.
That really was. I know
Mike's
a guy.
face. Yeah.
I'm doing a show in Detroit. You guys want to open for me?
I would imagine it'd be so funny if NOFX opened for Bert Kreischer and the whole place just clears the fuck out. After
Yeah. Mike's like, I wouldn't let you open for us. You think I'm
that's
gonna open
what
for you?
I think I skipped through it, but I think Bert actually does say, or I can open for you guys or something like that. Here's Hefe again making it known that he was not done being in the band.
I looked at that and I thought, God damn it, I'm not done. You know?
I wasn't done. I wish we could come back.
Yeah.
But I'm curious about the diabetes and then the I gotta quit drinking. I'm also curious about the near-death experience and how you kind of righted that boat. And did you have you ever performed sober on stage?
Sure.
Yeah.
On Warped Tour, I would do, it was 50 shows. I would do 25 rooms of sober because there was half-hour sets and half-hour sets.
Now, is Bert sober?
Right now, I think he is because he had an issue on an airplane. He had needed medical attention. He had to stop drinking, I think.
Yeah, some of his legs. And I believe in one of the commercials, he mentioned something about being sober, but I don't know how long ago he recorded that commercial.
Right.
So I wasn't sure.
I saw NOFX on Warped Tour, and I got to say, it was so frustrating because I went there primarily for NOFX. They play at 2 in the afternoon, 30-minute set, and they talked for at least 12 and a half minutes of it.
Yeah,
I saw like
I
6
know.
songs.
That because when we were talking earlier about how many times you'd seen him, I'd only seen him once on Warped Tour, and it was that show where they barely played any songs. So when we saw them in Brooklyn right at the end, that was basically the first and last time that I ever got to see him. But it was the best way to see him.
Yeah, the Warped Tour ones always sucked. I remember there was the one year, I think Pennywise was the headliner,
Was it Carl? Was Eminem on the side stage that year?
Yes.
Yes. I remember I saw Eminem when he just had the Slim Shady song out.
Yes. Eminem opened the Warped Tour that year. I remember because we were just getting in, and we heard Eminem on the main stage, and we're like, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Who's this fucking
this
loser?
Fucking nobody out of here."
Yeah, like
I remember I was just like, "Oh, here's the next Vanilla Ice." Okay, who cares?
yeah, no, people hated it, and
Yep.
they're just like, "Who the fuck is this fucking asshole?" But yeah, and he was the great Eminem. Hold on real quick. I think 31-52. Again, Bert wants someone to say he's punk. Please, someone. Tell this man he's punk already.
In summer camp, as you saw in the movie.
Yeah.
And how can you not like that? It's just super good.
Yeah. And then
Punk rock is the best style of music played by the coolest people who are on the most drugs. I mean, what's not to like about it?
yeah, and it's such an interesting person that finds punk rock.
You mean losers?
It's not losers, it's outsiders.
No, I was thinking more of like people like me. What did you say? People like me?
Outsiders.
He's becoming the Chad voice. I like that.
Everyone has a Chad voice, which is the Louis J. Gomez voice, which I realize I can't do Louis J. Gomez now because it's just my Chad impression.
Like about it.
Yeah, and it's such an interesting person that finds punk rock.
You mean losers?
It's not losers, it's outsiders.
Outsiders. Correctamundo.
Yeah, it's outsiders, and it's people that...
So you were an outsider?
Yes and no. I think, I gotta be honest with you, I think my life was so easy, I wanted to be an outsider.
Huh.
Does that make sense? Like, I think I was looking for the struggle. I wonder if there's punk kids like me who are like, no, life was okay, but like
No, that absolutely makes sense.
You know?
Because punk rock, like what we did, we made ourselves targets by dressing the way we did in the 80s.
Yeah.
You're going to get beat up. And
Yeah, but a lot of people dress like that because they didn't really have money, and they would dress like an asshole by going down to the thrift store and buying a whole bunch of fucking stupid clothes and just putting outfits together.
Right, and then everyone else went to Hot Topic and bought
Right.
stuff that looked like that for 8 times as much.
Right, and Bert strikes me as the guy who probably came from a pretty, well-to-do family.
Yeah.
And yes, he was at the Hot Topic.
Yeah. His dad was a banker. He went to an expensive university. He was
Right.
very privileged, yeah.
And you can still, you can still be into punk and the whole punk culture and punk music, but yeah,
No,
there's
you're right,
something-
Bert. Sitting on a fence and telling everybody they're right is very punk. That's the punk attitude, being everyone's
Fuck
friend.
by cops, by jocks.
By Cuban dudes.
Sure.
I got fucked up by Cuban
Well,
dudes.
that's what you get living in Florida.
Yeah.
Bert.
I know. I mean, I remember at a punk concert outdoors, I was wearing a trench coat and it was hot as fuck. And they were
Hard to be punk in Florida.
Yeah, and they were slam dancing and edited his name out. Still remember his name. I'm just sitting there like jamming out, and he just comes by and just hits me fucking hard as shit. He was not into the music, just fucking slammed me. I'm certain I got a concussion. And I came up, and my buddies were like, "Don't worry, he's a dick. Come on, we'll just listen from further away." And I just was like, "Fuck this." But
well, punk rock.
He must have heard your tight five.
That's funny though. All right, here's let me go a little more actually.
Punk rock was violence and
controlled violence.
And there was a part of it that was there when at my age, I'm 53. I'm just a titch younger than you guys. There was a part of it that was associated with neo-Nazis.
In Florida, it was.
In Florida, it was neo-Nazis.
What? Shut your mouth. Punk was associated with neo-Nazis? I don't believe it for a second, Bert.
A lot of Nazis moved there.
Yeah, and it was like, and you'd go and you'd be like, "Oh, did you hear what the Nazis did? They took this one fucking punk kid outside and they took a drill bit and drilled into his kneecaps." And I was like,
What?
And now as an adult, I realize that's not true.
Yeah.
No one has
what-
portable,
what
charged.
You would do, though.
Yeah, especially like in the late 80s, early 90s, whenever Bert was talking about this shit. Here is the question everyone has been wondering for years. I'm going to skip over this commercial break because this wasn't the
Magic
interesting one.
Spoon. I haven't heard that advertised in so long.
Yeah, right?
You want to spend $12 on cereal? Try Magic Spoon.
41 minutes and 15 seconds. Bert asks the question we've all been wanting to ask.
And only because I felt Nirvana was so mainstream when I took it in. Were they punk?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't claim punk, but totally. Tons of punk songs, and they didn't play by the rules at all. No. It's just they got popular.
They didn't play by the rules, but not to get in the weeds on this, and you know more than I do, but I always got the vibe that that if we were to break down, say, like the book The Fountainhead, Kurt Cobain is more Keating than Howard Rourke. Howard Rourke is the...
Keating? You talking...
Hold on a second.
What?
Bert brings up Ayn Rand's Fountainhead multiple times during this interview. Does Mike say he loves Ayn Rand or something in the documentary? Like, why does Bert keep bringing up the Fountainhead?
He just wants you to know that he read it.
It's bizarre, though. He shoehorns it in multiple times.
Mike must have mentioned it in the documentary. I mean, he can't possibly be a fan of it.
I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe he did. Now I have to make a note of that when I go see the documentary.
Yeah.
Because you're right. I didn't know why he was bringing that shit up either. And but yes, he wanted to know if NOFX was punk, or not NOFX, Nirvana was punk. That is another one of these questions that plagues Bert.
The chat thinks Ayn Rand is punk. Someone else says Ayn Rand is not punk. So I'm not sure. I don't know what to believe.
I don't know either. I've never read it.
But Nirvana famously spawned grunge music. They started a whole nother genre of music. I think they came on the scene as punks, though.
Yeah, like I think they had the punk mentality starting out, and then once they kind of went mainstream called it grunge. But right. I think originally Nirvana was kind of in that punk community, not even the community, but like the Pixies, like I know the Pixies were a big influence on them, and that Daniel Johnston motherfucker, that retard.
But I think the point that Fat Mike is making is
retards
that
are punk.
Because right. Nirvana became the new sound of mainstream rock away from the glam bands or the hair bands, all of a sudden bands like Green Day became popular. Yeah. And then it was like, oh, punk rock is mainstream.
Yes, 100%. Even though people would often get into arguments about whether Green Day was punk. And I was like, well, they came up in the punk fucking movement. Just because they, hit it and that sound became popular doesn't mean they're not punk, but
right, because people at that time would say that if you were successful in any way, then you're no longer punk.
Right, exactly.
Well, what ruined Epitaph Records was The Offspring.
Yes,
because The Offspring signed with Epitaph, and then they had those two tunes off that album, and Epitaph sold more. Like it's something like they sold 6 million albums, and before that, every band on Epitaph combined sold less than 1 million. So they expanded so fast, and like they couldn't keep up with that. It kind of like ruined the label.
It is. I always said it's the Offspring's fault.
Fucking assholes.
Got
to keep it separated.
Keating, it's an
old. Hand me that bottle of vodka, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have offered you a drink.
No,
Oh my gosh, I was so.
Oh, you have that here?
This is
what a coincidence.
So now, so Fat Mike has his own vodka. Bert has his own vodka. They're both investors in the Liquid Death. I thought that was all kind of interesting to me. I mean, is there just some kind of template in Hollywood where it's like, okay, you need to do this. Now you need to invest in this. You need to start your own vodka or your own winery.
Well, because musicians don't make money off the music that they create. The labels make all the money off their art. So they have to sell merch and get brand deals, 50 cents rich because of vitamin water, not because of in the club. So that's how they make money off their reputation.
Right. And I'm assuming this is another venture that only Mike is a part of.
Yeah.
You know,
I see no NOFX logo on that.
Right. I don't see El Jefe in the background of
There's
that cartoon.
El Jefe tortillas on the shelf.
Motherfucker. What? Yeah. This is a lot of interesting stuff as far as like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it just the fact that they were both investors in the same company and then they both had vodkas out. Like, seriously, I just feel like there's some kind of template out there that they give to these people. And like, you have to do this.
It's called being Jewish.
Yes. Is Bert Kreischer Jewish? I knew it.
No, but his manager is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All the managers are. Mike and Bert both have a vodka. Oh, this was interesting. This is why I do kind of think Bert might have been a NoFX fan, because he makes a weird reference here. I caught
Your
this.
hand, yeah. I saw you with Tito's in your hand.
So we're competitors.
Well, no, not really. We're as much competitors as RKL and
Yours is way bigger than mine.
So he didn't finish the thing, but RKL, is he talking about rich kids on LSD?
Yeah, I don't know where he was going with that.
What is because that's the only RKL I know, and Rich Kids on LSD is one of the main influences on NoFX, and that's the only.
It couldn't be that. Then.
That's what I'm saying, because Mike was saying, "Oh, we're competitors because we both have a vodka out," and Bert was about to say, "No, we're not competitors. We're just like RKL and."
This is it. We have not seen the movie yet, but
right,
Bert has.
right.
It comes up in the movie, so that's the only point of reference he has for these guys is this one movie that he's seen. So it must have come up in the movie.
Yeah,
I agree with you 100% because when I heard that RKL, I went, whoa, that's a deep fucking pull by Bert Kreischer, but he never finished it. So I was like, who RKL and who? Anyway, but yeah, one of NoFX's main influences. Into becoming a band was the band Rich Kids on LSD. Go check them out. All right, let's keep moving. Sorry, thank you for hanging out and being a part of this nonsense with me. 44 minutes in, we start talking about Green Day.
They're the band that really broke punk rock. And that's when, we were just doing good.
I remember when they used to open for us, my first tour. The Phoenix Theater, Bay Area. I remember that they were the opening act.
They used to open for us a lot.
Green Day.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of shit. I remember when they came out and I was like, this is fucking awesome. And
You got shit?
Yeah, right. Hold on, wait. I would have assumed you'd be one of the people giving them shit.
No, I'm in their documentary. I say really nice things about them. They didn't change their sound. They didn't sell out. Their sound just got popular, and they polished it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember when they came out, I remember being in a car and we were talking about with the same kids that were listening to the Epitaph Punkaramas, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, fuck this band. You hear this? It's like," and I remember being like, "I like it a lot." Like, I can't remember why I didn't. I was like, "I like it. I'm gonna keep listening to it." Same with Sum 41. Same with like,
I love Sum 41.
I love Sum 41. What
was it? The Kerplunk album?
It was the first
Dookie,
92.
Yeah, Dookie was in '93, I think. And Green Day actually went diamond. They sold 10 million copies of that, while Nirvana at the time had only sold 3 million copies.
Really?
That's insane to me. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, let's keep going. Bert is confusing anybody. We don't care about diabetes. All right, here's his next commercial block, and in this commercial block, Bert is doing a commercial for something called BetterHelp. I guess it's like a virtual therapy.
You never heard of BetterHelp before?
No, I haven't.
I've made fun of it dozens of times on my show.
Oh, I don't really
Everyone's
watch.
Sponsored by BetterHelp. I know. Everyone's
really
sponsored
watch,
by BetterHelp.
I'm not really into this whole Dabbleverse
I
thing
get it,
or
I
whatever
get
you
it.
guys are into. I probably heard of it, but I never paid attention to it. Not like at all.
I skipped through all these commercials, so I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah. This was kind of good.
Secrets. I mean, I was so discouraged, and then I walked into therapy not wanting to do it because I was like, this is a racket, and I've been doing it, and I will go in August, and I'm doing 3 days a week, so I'm dealing with some stuff. What are you dealing with, Bert? It's just the booze stuff, I've been sober for freaking 6.5 months now, in and out. I've had a drink twice or 3 times. And I don't think I figured it out. And I know that I'm in the right path. This read's going to be a little long, and I apologize, but I'm in the right path. I know
So
I am.
punk.
I know I'm doing the right thing. But
I
haven't
just
figured
kept
out
hearing Chad
the
Zumach
other-
while he's talking.
Yeah.
Like I hear Chad Zumach in so much Bert. It's throwing me off almost. And they both wear that stupid fedora.
Yeah.
There are
I know it's a
certain
punk
people-
episode, so I got to wear my rancid hat.
Yeah, my ska hat.
Well, these are pre-recorded and thrown into every episode. But there's certain people who could pull off the ad read, like Adam Carolla and Tim Dillon. They make it seem like it's part of the show. Even Howard Stern back in the day, you know,
Right.
incorporated the show. This fucking idiot says shit like, this read's going to be a little bit longer. You're like, fine, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
They don't use the word read. Advertisers don't want to hear that. They want to make it sound like it's part of the show.
stuff. And I know that going to a therapist is the right move.
It's punk
I'm
rock.
on the road right now, and I'm working.
You're supposed to fight your
12 hours
dad,
a day.
not go to
I
a
don't
therapist.
have time right now.
Tell my
but when I go
therapist
back in
my
August,
feelings. It
I'm
was really punk.
doing 3 a week to talk with someone about what I'm going through. Because look, I want to be like a regular person or whatever a regular person feels like. But for me, a regular person needs therapy. If you're a regular person, you should try to get into therapy. With over 30, even if you're irregular, as you know I actually am, get into therapy.
If you're a regular person.
If you have 3 nipples, go get some therapy.
It doesn't mean anything.
Does it? It means nothing. And again, I just kept hearing Chad Zumach reading this commercial.
With 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy.
Okay, I don't need to hear the commercial, but just a whole bunch of nonsense as far as his reads. Okay, so Fat Mike is very well known to be a fetishist. He's into dominatrix, S&M, all that kind of fun shit. And wouldn't you know it, so is Kurt or Bert, whatever his stupid name is. Well,
Kurt
Bert did it.
Kreischer.
Bert did it because of a TV show, but he still wants to bring it up so he can let the guys know I'm into the same cool stuff as you guys are.
/Bert. Did you ever know a woman named Mistress Isabella?
No.
What?
I know her.
Do you know her?
Yeah. Yeah, she's from London.
No, it's Jezebel.
Oh, I thought you said Jezebella.
Isabella, yeah, Isabella. She's old school.
Yeah. I had, she was the first dominatrix I was ever with. I did it for a TV show.
Oh,
And
poser.
She said, well, poser, yes, obviously, but introduction to golf often is a lesson.
That hurt Bert. Bert did not want to be called a poser during this
Oh,
interview.
yeah. That's all
Poser.
they think of.
And then
And
you fall in
funny you
love
said that because I have 2 golfing dominatrixes right here. My first tattoo. She's the tailor maid. She has to carry Callaway clubs. That's just mean.
So,
You golf.
no, he's into dominatrixes.
Well, these are my two vices, right? Golf and
It's 2 of my close vices.
mean women and shiny clothes.
So I do the thing. We have a safe word. It's marshmallow. And
Mine was Ellen DeGeneres. My safe word. I mean, anyone's safe word, really. Say that. Mood's ruined.
Why is Mike way funnier than Bert Kreischer?
I don't know.
Great.
That's a great safe word.
all right, get him out. Get him out. Clean him up. He's out.
I can't believe you just said that. Oh my God.
Sorry.
All I want to see is the time that you bump into Ellen DeGeneres and just go, you're my safe word. She goes, oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. So I go to Mistress Isabella. I'm 28, 29, and I do it for a TV show. And the one thing, she goes, your safe word, and they do everything. And it was an interesting thing. And when you said smells, I have a smell I will never reveal, but I have a smell that it's the only reason when people go, I don't understand trans, I don't understand bisexual, I don't understand this. I go, I don't understand the fact that a fucking smell can arouse me that is a smell you can find in Target. When I go to Target and I see these things, I will smell them and go, fucking crazy every time. And
It's the most powerful scent.
So
It brings back the smell.
I'm so curious what this smell is.
Yeah. It's crayons. He's stuck
Yeah,
an
no,
orange
he's-
crayon up his dick hole.
Stop it. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, smelling a smell and remembering something makes more sense to me than
Getting
guys who want
aroused.
to. Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but it makes more sense to me than guys who want to turn their dick into a vagina. I don't know.
Right. Like the two things are so detached from each other.
Right.
But also, I hear this all the time with these guys. They act like they're talking to the biggest morons on the planet. Like, guys will say to me all the time, I don't understand trans or I don't understand bisexual.
Right.
Is that ever been a conversation you've been in with someone ever?
No.
When I see you in Hackmania, I'm like, Tookie, can you explain these trans women over here or doing a show? I can't figure it out.
No. All right. Then it gets into cross-dressing. Yes, Fat Mike is into cross-dressing. He's very famous for wearing dresses and shit on stage. He's a maniac, and he's a weirdo. He's actually he identifies as queer. So there you go. So that's what they do. But now we get into a little bit of Mike's relationship with Doug Stanhope and how Doug Stanhope has been a mentor to Fat Mike.
Us talking, and that's pretty much how we do it.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I think that's why people can relate to us, and because they feel like they know us.
Yeah.
Well, we also get a lot of fans saying, shut the fuck up and play a song. Constantly. Shut up and play.
But,
Wait, do you guys follow any comedians? Like, because there are some comedians that
Stanhope kind of mentors me.
Do you know Stanhope?
Yeah.
You guys have such a similar energy.
And we both killed our mothers. He wrote a book about it. I wrote a song about it.
He did. Wait, do you know Doug for real?
Well, yeah. No, I had him on my podcast twice. I was on his podcast. He mentors me.
Oh, he is. I watched that.
So I do stand up,
Do you really?
now and then, yeah.
So does Ray DeVito.
I'm sorry. Does anybody know that story? There's no follow-up question like, how did you kill your mother?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So
I
Doug
don't know.
Doug Stanhope, that's a famous story from him.
Right.
And then Fat Mike is a song, My Orphan Year. That's an amazing song off Coaster that talks all about when his
There's
mom
another
died.
song though that talks exactly about him dealing with his mom.
Yeah.
There's another song besides Orphan Year. It was later, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's not so much of a song as it is a confession note of what he did. But yeah, his mom was dying, and he had basically just crushed a bunch of pills and fed him to her, and it took a lot longer than he thought it would, and in the end he just had to put a pillow over her face. And that's all in the song. Yeah. I wish I remember the name of the song.
See why that's not one of my favorites.
No, I hardly knew it. I had to look. I know I've heard it once before, and because I was the same way, I was like, why would he not follow up with what do you mean you both killed your mother? Like, I know Doug did.
Yeah, it sounds like an interesting story, right?
And it is, and it was kind of the same kind of thing. They had like a little get together with some close people, and then it seems like he just fed her a bunch of drugs. But with Fat Mike's mom,
Oh, it's the Tookie the Clown album. That's right. I don't.
Was that what it was on?
I don't think I gave that more than one spin. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean it's hardly a song. Like it's weird. It's very weird. But yeah, that was so that's what they both had in common.
I didn't know that.
Well, I'm too busy right now, but yeah. And so he helps me.
Stanhope, as I watched the documentary, I thought this has a very Doug vibe of I will do it my way.
He's like the NOFX of comedy.
100%. There's a lot more. Kyle Kinane, do you know Kyle Kinane? Brilliant comedian. We did a tour together, and I was like, yo, I need like a promo.
Never heard of him. I've never heard of him.
I barely know you, Bert.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to skip ahead because...
one of the most brilliant...
So I guess in the documentary, they talk about how Mike was very sick. He was like near death. He was shitting blood. And Mike gives a explanation that Hefe doesn't seem so convinced with.
Brilliant minds we have in stand-up. So wait, whatever happened with your shitting blood and throwing blood up out of your mouth?
I don't do that anymore.
But there was no closure there was no closure. Like I never found out what was wrong with you. You had an endoscopy.
We didn't put it in the movie.
I know why.
Well, I think people want to think that it was all the drugs and alcohol.
It was just a stomach problem.
It was H. pylori. It was a bacterial infection.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I have the paperwork. My band didn't believe me.
So it had nothing to do with you getting sober.
Hefe just shakes his head. No, no, we didn't.
Hefe is so checked out at this point.
Yeah.
He does not want to be there. He hates this food that's getting cooked.
Yeah, he's dreading that he has to eat this food
Yep.
that Bert is making for them. And but yeah, right here, Hefe calls out Mike.
And being at
No,
Revenge
for
Sunday.
months I had terrible stomach aches.
Really? So it wasn't a combination of cocaine and vodka?
No, the doctor said that the vodka would have made it hurt a lot more and didn't help it, but the cocaine had nothing to do with it.
Of course not.
Because
No,
that would
it's just
require me to stop doing cocaine.
Right. Yeah. All right. So now Mike. Well, they both noticed that Bert did the touch test with his salmon to see where it's at as far as if it's done or not.
Food.
Yeah,
I've touched all of it.
I'm
I've been
not-
fingering the fuck out of your food.
He also didn't wash his hands when he went to the bathroom. I saw him earlier.
I washed my hands.
You sure?
I 100%.
That wasn't a
swear to
joke.
God.
I just want to point out, El Jefe is eyeballing this guy. He's a germaphobe. He's eyeballing this guy. He's like, yeah, he also didn't wash his hands.
Yeah.
I watched. And
He's
then
watching everything.
Bert goes, I did. He goes, you sure? Or is he looking for an out to not eat the food?
All of the above.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Because I purposely didn't shower because I thought, in reference to.
I was going to wash his hands too, but I didn't.
What? So Bert goes, no, I did wash my hands. I purposely didn't shower. What?
I've never determined whether I'm going to wash my hands after the bathroom or not based on whether I showered that day.
Did I shower today? Should I wash my
Right.
hands?
That would be
It's
cool.
weird washing another man's hands, you know?
Where?
I wouldn't know
Have
that.
you ever washed another man's hands?
No, I have not.
It's intense.
All right, so let's jump to 1850 or 108.50. Again, the Bert touching the food comes into play here, and they're not happy about it.
Cream one. I'm a big diet.
Oh, sorry. Bert wants to show off that both him and Fat Mike drink Diet Dr. Pepper. So Bert is actually going to the refrigerator to show Fat Mike, I don't know, I do. I really have it.
Dr. Pepper guy. Oh, it's funny we don't have one in here.
Okay.
Womp
Because you
womp.
drank them all. Really? You drink the flavored ones?
I would drink all of them.
That looks weird.
Is this
You
like
drink
Meghan
strawberry-
Markle's setup where it's not even her house? They're just pretending that she's in her own kitchen.
That's what I was curious. Is this Bert's house?
I mean, the fact that you know what was in the fridge is kind of alarming.
That's true. And I guess because there are pictures of him when they cut to his shot, but they could just put them there. I don't,
Yeah.
That's a very good question. Is this Bert's house?
Dr. Pepper.
I love his range. I love that.
Yeah, that's a nice setup.
That is.
Yeah.
You lightweight.
Ooh, I think these are perfect.
Keeps touching.
See that? He touched him again. He just finger banged all the fucking salmon.
It's okay. I washed his hands.
What? Oh, these are the new ones?
This is good. Is this what happens since you've been sober?
Cherry, yeah.
So we eat soon.
Yeah. Oh, I got
I'm not
food
gonna lie.
ready.
I used to be a germaphobe. I've mostly gotten over it. If Bert was touching my fish before he served it to me, I'd be put off by that.
I mean, that is a method, though, of testing the temperature, like how
Of course.
firm it is. But so you just don't see the cook
Right.
doing it at the restaurant.
Exactly.
Bert, this is so fun.
I'm so, I can't tell you. I'm so
can't tell me?
honored to have you guys here. It's like,
Thank you.
it's weird because I feel like I'm fangirling a little too much.
Yes.
Like, and we're not talking, like, I feel like,
You're not even a fan of your fangirl.
Yes,
It's embarrassing.
yes. I was just about to say the same thing. You're not even a fan, and you're being a girl.
I'm going like, can I ask you a weird question? Do you really like Nirvana? Because like,
I think it's a very natural
You
conversation.
smell my pussy?
Oh, good.
And there hasn't been any upward side.
You think I'm cool? Would you guys say I'm punk? Can you guys please just once say I'm punk?
Hopefully we'll get there.
Well, between me and you, there shouldn't be. All right, so I'm
touching
gonna
it.
plate this.
I have a tomato for you.
So now we're
The drunkest you've ever been on stage. I've got him.
Bert has the worst questions in the world.
Yeah.
What's the best Coke you ever did, and what's the drunkest you've ever been on stage?
Yeah, because he can't ask any questions about the songs because he doesn't know any of them.
Right.
It's like, is Lori Myers a real person? No. How drunk did you get one time? Okay.
See-
Well, Patrick Michael question.
Does Nubs actually live in Toronto?
See, I actually have a question. Who was Billy Coben? I always wondered who Billy Coben was. All right. Where am I at?
The drunkest what?
You guys have ever been on stage?
It's not. It's kind of a statement he asked.
No,
It's not
a
really
question. I meant it
No,
as a
didn't sound like
question.
a question. The drunkest you've ever been on stage. You know,
I would say after doing the what is it called when you take a Red Bull and it's that black liquor.
No, he's talking about Jaeger bombs. All right, I want to jump ahead. 12:50. Bert can't. Oh, Bert is bummed because he can never see NOFX live, and this bothers.
Big fan. Never seen him before.
Right, this bothers Kurt.
that was subculture from North Carolina.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it's
Shrimp.
it's moist.
Yeah,
Let me get
it's
this.
fucking incredible.
It is.
Mm.
Those are thick pieces.
Wow,
What's
what you
the
do
secret?
what you did with the rice is amazing.
Yeah.
Flavor.
The secret
What-
must
and I
be,
mean,
you
not
don't really
touch
care
it.
about it being
Right.
cooked full.
That's the only thing he's gonna eat is the rice.
It is.
He does not eat the fish.
He ate the shrimp and the rice. I don't think he touches the salmon. But yeah, you're right.
It's only because the rice is so delicious.
Right.
I filled up on it.
And also, yeah, you're right. And also because it's something Bert didn't stick his finger in.
Is it not cooked fully?
No, it is.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
So it's not the secret. It's delicious.
So what an interesting thing. So I'm gonna do an interview podcast where we're all stuffing our faces.
Yeah.
You know, no effects. People think we have funny
I'll have me
songs. We really
spitting
don't.
it into a
We're just funny
napkin
on
under the
stage.
table.
And
This is great mutton.
Bert still is standing up too, which is really awkward.
It is. And there's been something on the floor next to him, and I want
Yeah.
someone to pick it up. It's bothering me.
It's fun as I went through last night to songs.
I didn't mean to bring up my band. I'm sorry. We just don't have a lot of funny songs.
It's almost like there's no reason to ever bring up your band again because I can't watch them.
What?
It's a crazy thing
You'll
to like.
never see us play live.
No.
You can go see Blink-182.
Again?
Maybe that'll be a good substitute.
Well, I thought I was never going to see them again, and then all of a sudden they showed back up.
Well, yeah, because Mark beat Cancer.
Is there a price point?
Where and what? What?
Is there a price point?
Price point.
Where someone goes, Liquid Death comes in and goes.
Oh, for us?
Liquid Death. They come in and they go.
No, if they're going to pay us a lot of money, it's part of my money, so I'm not going to do that.
So you're not going to do that. Okay.
Oh, poor El Jefe. So could you have picked any other sponsor?
Come on, man. Oh,
Yeah, what's the number here? I want to know too.
All right. Can't make any money with my band anymore. I can't eat this food because your finger's been in it. Just sitting there.
What a bummer.
That's true, because some of my band members are having hard times financially.
See, again, he just keeps. It's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Some of my band members are having hard times financially.
So,
including himself.
You know, you guys are.
Shut up.
You guys are set.
But our movie.
That's funny. He's like, and I'm done with this.
Yeah, he pushed it right.
He just pushed it right towards. And like,
Just push it on the floor into a garbage can.
yeah, it would have been funny if he just got up and threw it out. Well, I'm done. Oh, poor Bert. But yeah, he didn't touch that salmon.
What we're doing at the movie, I don't think anyone's done before, but we're only playing in theaters.
Really? You're not going to sell it to streamer?
No. And we're playing it once a month in all these independent theaters.
Okay, so we talked about this. This is how they're doing the show.
Hold on, independent theaters. It's playing at the
Cinemark
Alamo Tinseltown.
Yeah. I think it's playing at Alamo Draft House here. Or something.
Yeah, or I can go see it at the Regal Eastview Mall. So yeah, independent.
Well, you know, independent enough.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of documentary talk. All right. So there's something at 1:20 I want to play. Well, actually, Bert tries to relate again by sharing his favorite Sex Pistols moment. Because, of course, if you're talking about punk,
Right.
you got to talk about the bands you know if you don't know about NOFX.
I don't know if this is the part, and maybe I shouldn't say anything, but I'll wait for it to play.
It's like trying to sing a song to a musician.
You may.
No, but one of my favorite Sex Pistol stories, and I just watched the new, like,
The Pistol, that series, it was great.
It's great, right?
The lady who plays
is so
the Pretenders.
Yes.
With in latex.
Dude,
you're a fetishist. You just
a little bit. I had to put on a fucking nurse's outfit one time.
Well, yeah. Why not?
Wait, did he say he had her put on, or he had to put on?
He had to put on, and he got it off on that. It's like, he's such a poser.
Whoa.
Poser's the best word for him.
Yeah, it is poser. Wait, but I think he might have said that he had her put on, because like he looked to see if his wife was there.
Oh.
Did you see that?
That's not a fetish thing, is it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
that's
either.
just stupid.
Yeah,
Everybody
right.
wants a hot nurse to shave their balls. It's fine.
Right. Like, look, because we didn't show it before, but he mentioned his wife was sitting like where the camera is, basically. So right here, he looks over to see if she's there.
You're a fetishist. You just don't.
A little bit. I had to put on a fucking.
Yeah, he did say I had her.
Yeah, okay.
Having your woman put on hot like uniforms is not a
right. But I'm with you.
Safest fetish.
I'm with you, Carl. I thought he said that he put on a nurse's outfit, and I was like, wait a minute, is Bert Kreischer like really admitting that like he had a sexual thing when he put on a nurse's outfit, or is he just trying to impress Fat Mike?
Yeah.
I choose to believe he's half a fag.
Nurse's outfit one time.
Well, yeah. Why not? Is that your O face?
But again, another poser is a good word. That's like being like, dude, one time, me and my chick, we went to the sex store. We got handcuffs. Things got pretty crazy.
Yeah. I did take them off immediately because she was uncomfortable, but still.
right. I mean, come on, man. They were cutting on the sides of her wrist.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mike has like a sex dungeon in his house. He has since he's 19 years old. And he's into like this crazy shit. And Bert's like, yeah, I'm a fetishist too. I made her wear a nurse outfit once for Halloween. Like, okay.
Hey, Mike, have you ever tried reverse cowgirl?
You're with your chest.
That's the face he makes to me.
You're reminding me of San Francisco.
The thing I loved about the Sex Pistols is that Malcolm McLaren says to the band, guys, we're working class British kids, so we're going to working class cities, 28 days on the road with the Sex Pistols. We're going to Birmingham, Alabama. We're going to Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to Dallas, Texas. And he sends them to the most redneck places to tour, thinking working class will get working class. And
No, he wanted it to be a disaster.
Did he?
I think, yeah.
Have you ever met Johnny Rotten?
No, I don't like him.
Okay, unpack that.
Oh, he's such a weirdo. Unpack that. And then he gets into this position.
So he's a kindergarten teacher.
Right.
Tell the class about you and Johnny Rotten.
Ooh, spill the tea.
Johnny
Johnny
the
Rotten.
doll where Johnny Rotten touched you.
For anyone who doesn't know, Johnny Rotten, lead singer of the Sex Pistols.
Did you ever see that there was a panel of punk rockers about a year and a half ago? And it was Johnny Rotten and Marky Ramone, Henry Rollins, all these people. And Johnny Rotten was such an ass. And I was so pissed. And I got a call in the morning from this lady, why didn't you come? Because I was on the panel and I was in town and I forgot.
So he was watching the fucking panel he was supposed to be on?
His nameplate is on with an empty chair.
Right.
He doesn't realize he has to get up and walk up there.
Sounds like you're the asshole in this story, Mike.
Because he was talking so much shit about everybody, Johnny Rotten, and I don't like that.
But isn't that...
He had 10 months of relevance.
But isn't that the definition of punk?
I love that. Hold on. Bert's such a retard. Sex Pistols are the Sex Pistols, whatever. I love that he goes, he has 10 months of relevance, and Johnny Rotten really has ridden that for his entire lifetime. I loved that Mike said that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was great.
Meanwhile, Bert's like, have you guys ever heard of the Ramones?
Yeah, I know, right.
Yeah, well, no, even worse. Bert is going to express his only frustration with punk.
Okay.
That's where Bert wants to go.
But isn't that...
He had 10 months of relevance.
But isn't that the definition of punk?
No.
But isn't the definition of this is my only frustration with punk.
Is this the only frustration?
My only frustration is
so weird.
Just can you just?
I know it's the only frustration.
My only frustration is punk is the same frustration I had with Howard Rourke in The Fountainhead. Is like, can't you just get along?
Fucking Fountainhead reference again.
Like the punk.
Like, why does he keep bringing this up?
There's gotta be a reason. You're right. It's gotta be something in the documentary.
To do is like show up and go, fuck this crowd. We're not playing. Fuck you. Right? That's like the punkest thing to do.
No, that's the most asshole thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, no shit. Like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I was just gonna say real quick. So that documentary series where NOFX is playing all the third world countries. There's one where they show up to and the promoter's a piece of shit. And there's no venue and there's no sound system and they can't play a show.
Yes.
And what Mike does is he goes to the local music store, sits down with the acoustic guitar, and plays a whole show for any of the kids who wanted to come over and watch it for free because they couldn't do a show.
Right.
And this fucking asshole Bert's like, no, the most punk rock thing to do is just have a huge crowd there. Like, fuck you, we're not playing. And Mike's like, I do the opposite of that. You're an idiot.
Right. Yes, going and doing a free show at the record store, that would be punk.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as what Bert is going for, again, I would never say that, but that is way cooler than, going and Bert thinks being punk is just being an asshole.
Right. Yeah. I love that Mike's just like, that's just being an asshole.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you only have one frustration. Being punk is being frustrated by just about everything.
Right.
It's really punk.
Okay, but it's sometimes maybe I'm looking at like the heroes like a Johnny Rotten they would go in and they would.
Johnny Rotten, when he wrote Anarchy in the UK, You Gotta Save the Queen, those are great lyrics at a great time. It wasn't being an asshole, it was being recalcitrant. It was being, we're gonna play music and sing lyrics that no one's ever done before. Not to piss people off, to show people a better style of music.
Yeah.
It was
But
great.
so do you think then that
It's not just being an asshole. Like, first of all, if you throw a brick through a window and go, that's jazz. No, you can't say that. But you can throw a brick through and then go, that's punk.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that has to do with anything. But
No, but I
It wasn't a bad metaphor, though.
Right.
I get what he's going for.
But if you throw
Bert just goes, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, no. Bert has a tag. Bert has a tag on it.
And I don't know what that has to do with anything. But
No, but
it's a nice metaphor.
But if you throw a brick through a window and then you throw a traffic cone through the window, that's jazz.
Get it? Oh,
No.
me neither.
Okay.
If you
Traffic
improv,
cone. I like that.
I'm just
Random.
But I have struggled all night with what punk is.
Okay.
We
Bert,
know.
No shit.
Bert Kreischer has struggled at night about what punk is.
No shit, Sherlock! No shit!
I had no idea Bert had this internal struggle
Yeah.
with being punk rock.
If I could only figure out what punk is.
Right.
I asked BetterHelp. They didn't know either.
Or maybe they'll know down at the Hot Topic.
Yeah. It's like Latin and disco at this point anyway. You don't need to fucking figure it out.
Yeah, but he makes it. Yeah, he makes it seem like he has to write a college essay on punk, and he just can't figure out what is it.
Is it mohawks? Is it red hair? Is it? I can't figure it out.
I noticed you two are wearing some sort of necklace. Is that what?
Is that punk?
Your hair is also spiked up. Would you call that punk?
I'd say punk rock music is music played.
Punk rock music is different than punk.
Okay, it's being recalcitrant. It's having fun being absurd, because absurdity is so fun.
Yeah.
Doing something for no reason and having fun with it. Being an asshole to people and making people feel bad. No,
That's not punk.
no.
Okay.
That's Trumpism.
That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Get ready for this question. Okay.
shit.
Okay, hold on.
Is Donald Trump the most punk rock president we've ever had?
Oh my God.
So Fat Mike is famously left wing.
Yeah.
He was a caller into Howard Stern during the Bush Kerry re-election kind of time, along with Misfit, the Misfit singer at the time. Mike
I was just
Briggs.
talking about this the other day. It's so funny because Fat Mike hasn't done a lot of mainstream press or anything like that, but called into Howard Stern because Howard was rallying against Bush, and Fat Mike was just put out the War on Errorism, which is a great album, by the way. and was also like very anti-Bush. And they're having a conversation, and then all of a sudden, the dude from the Misfits calls in and goes, "We're the right-wing punk band."
Yes!
And Fat Mike goes, "Hang up on this loser. No one gives a shit."
It was very interesting.
So stupid.
To see the two political sides of punk rock coming together on the Howard Stern show.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
You shouldn't have went there.
Okay, I gotta ask.
No.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
Is that all right?
No.
I thought that
Grant.
was good. I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't dwell because, I mean, man, he would dwell on so many things politically back in the day, Fat Mike, that I know it turned a lot of people off.
That was a lot of restraint from Mike to just leave it
Yeah,
at that. He
right.
could have gone on for 20 minutes just about left-wing bullshit.
Yeah, because I've seen him even go on on Hillary Clinton, and he's like on her side, but he's got
Right.
Yeah,
They had a song called "Murder the Government." The early stuff with NOFX was just like government's bad, and then also he had this switch where just like big government's great. Let's get the Clintons back in office. Like what just happened?
Yeah, he's weird. There was There was a documentary where the lead singer of Propaganda even said like, "What the fuck, Mike? Like you're supposed to be punk rock, and now I see pictures of you shaking John Kerry's hand,
Right?
Shit like that."
But the answer to that question, who's the most punk rock president, is there couldn't be a president who's punk rock. That's you couldn't be punk if you're a president. It's retarded.
It's so dumb. At least
Joseph
had stuck a cigar up a woman's twat. That's punk.
Yes,
That's pretty punk.
That is pretty punk.
Yeah.
Joseph Samuel Catalano III. He will be our most punk rock president.
Yes.
Like
2028.
that would be a punk rock president.
That'd be awesome.
So no, of course, Mike does not believe that Trump is the most punk rock president. Mike talks about how Henry Rollins doesn't like him. But let me go to 25, 26. We're almost done here. I just wrote Bert is a mess. So I don't remember what he wrote.
When are you
This
wearing two
close.
watches?
It's not. This is a Fitbit. It tracks my vitals. I almost didn't wear a watch at all because of you. But then I thought
Fat Mike's coming on my show.
No, but then I thought
I shouldn't wear a watch.
No, but I was like, what am I wearing a watch around fucking NOFX for? Like, what am I like? What I don't know. I overthink things.
That is a total Chad move too. Chad would say something about that. I almost didn't wear a watch because you were going to be on. What do you mean you almost didn't wear a watch because I was going to be on?
Yeah. I overthink the dumbest thoughts.
Yeah, what did he think? I don't even understand that.
Well, he's the guy who would start talking black around black people. You know, he needs the sense to belong and fit in so bad. I'm surprised he's wearing a baseball cap around NOFX.
It's very interesting. 128.06. Bert relates to NOFX and what he struggles with the most. Hold on, 28.
In 48.
Old Sacramento. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a sack joke. That's from doing comedy in Sacramento.
You got sack jokes?
I have Sacramento jokes.
The life you've lived.
I know. Well, it's interesting. I feel like there's a real adjacency to your journey because I authentically lived that, like where you're just hustling and hustling and hustling and getting from place to place, come hell or high water. And then there also, when I watch you,
Can we talk about the word authentically?
Yeah.
What the fuck what is Bert saying right there? He doesn't even know what words mean.
No, a lot of this interview, and that's what fangirl was a great description by Bert himself.
Yep.
Because that's what it was like. But then, like how we pointed out, there's times when it seems like he's not a fan of them at all. So I don't know why he's so nervous.
Don't compare yourself to me, Bert. Multiple people spit on me every night, and I didn't shower for 2 weeks straight. We're not the same.
Right. And this whole thing where you use the word journey as well is so off-putting to me. My life is very parallel to yours. I went on the same journey.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
I guess he's just talking about the fact that, hey, we're both independent artists who had to come up
toured
on our own. I don't know.
Just
in
Mike's
this last
face
tour,
is
take
just like,
control
oh
of
no,
your-
what's happening?
Your direction.
Yes.
I find that fascinating because I think I did that all as well. But then I feel like I like Leanne said, the thing I struggle with the most is my tour bus just burnt down. And my wife goes, I said, I should buy a tour bus. And she said, well, how much longer are you going to do this? And then I thought, I really thought.
Shit, she's right. Yeah. Well, but that is true. I mean,
That's funny, yeah.
like,
Might be a sign from God.
Yeah. Hefe's like, I lived in a car for 2 years with 8 other people, and you're complaining that your $2 million tour bus burned down and you have to go buy yet another one. We're the same.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would take the same approach if I was his wife. I'd be like, listen, realistically, you're gonna buy a whole new tour bus to what? Tour for another 3 years or something? Like, how much longer can he be a touring comedian? I mean, he could always do podcasting and stuff. That's what's so great about live streaming and all this crap. You could do that until you literally die. But touring as a comedian? No.
Kevin Brett is going to prove that's true.
So I'm 53. I'll be 55 when I shoot this next special. Then I'll be 57 when I do the next one, or 58. What does anyone want to hear a 58-year-old talk? And then I thought, if I retire,
Sure. If you're relevant.
Yeah. If it was somebody else, not you, but
Yeah, a 58-year-old Bert Kreischer, not so much.
But he was like, yeah. Like, he just needed someone to say,
Yeah.
well, maybe. He's like, yeah,
Can
maybe.
you tell my wife I should get another bus, please?
Yes, please.
just retire. And I thought,
No, but you can't cash out like we did as a comedian.
yeah, you can always do like TV shows and movies.
Yeah,
and they
but-
can plug you in stuff. But like,
Who cashed out the biggest in the comedy world? You know that?
no, give me a
I
second.
read the book.
The answer's Steve Martin. But he is right. Yeah, he can't like cash out like they did. Like Bert Kreischer isn't going to do 7 million or whatever on merch.
Steve Martin cashing out or leveling up. You know, it's like now I'm a movie star. I don't need to tour as a comedian.
That's true. Okay, here's really the last clip. It's just real quick. He talks about Dave Chappelle, and then he talks about wanting to ask Dave Chappelle a question. And I was hoping he would give us the answer to this, because the answer to this could help out one of my friends.
So Chappelle had to disappear, had to almost reinvent himself from what was a mainstream popularized Comedy Central comic to this, like, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to come back. I'm going to slow this down. I'm not going to let you talk. And his style is drastically different. But
Smart. Very smart
Dave
man.
Chappelle is a genius. And I just thought about him this morning. So he's coming to town next week. And I thought, we're the same age. And every time I talk to him, I like look up to him and I go like, hey, can I ask you a question? But we're the exact same age.
About his hairline? How's his hairline?
He's gone. He lost his early.
Wow. Tiger Woods, too.
What question did you ask him?
Everything. I was like, everything.
So when you said, can I ask you a question?
I said, the question I said was...
In 37 parts.
I said, the number one question I said was, how do you shoot a special?
So this is fantastic information.
Yes.
We're about
Bill.
we could get information from Bert Kreischer about how Dave Chappelle shoots a special. One of the most famous specials ever was Dave Chappelle's. What was that one called?
Killing Them Softly.
Killing Them Softly, exactly. And here we could hear the magic of what it took and pass it along to our friend Chad Zumach.
I need to know, I said, I'm about to go out and do my special, and I just want to look how you approach a special. And he went, all right, put his drink down, lit a cigarette, and he was like, here's the secret. And I went,
And that's it. He never tells us what the secret was. Chad, you should be friends with Bert again.
Yes.
He knows the
He has
secret
the answers.
from Dave Chappelle himself.
Spoiler, I also know the secret. Have a funny act.
Don't spoiler.
that is the secret to a good
that's
special.
horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get the lights like this. You need to have a camera back there that does that. And the sound engineer should be doing. No, have funny jokes and a good act.
That's what the GoFundMe is for, right? Hiring funny writers to write jokes for Chad.
I didn't see that in the list of things, but it should be.
So that's about it. They go into, some other stuff, but nothing really relevant. And I wanted to thank you two for joining me. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Thank you, Tookie, for having me. I felt uniquely qualified having made fun of Bert Kreischer for all these years and been a huge NOFX fan. And it was just as frustrating as we thought it would be. Bert Kreischer just does a horrible job fumbling an opportunity with Fat Mike and El Jefe.
Yes, it was fantastic. And I'm glad you guys could be here. Please promote whatever shows you guys do. I don't watch any of this Dabbleverse crap.
Thanks. Yeah. Just please go to the All Apologies Podcast YouTube channel and like and subscribe, therefore. Thank you.
It's fantastic. All Apologies. Never heard of it. Carl, next, what unknown show do you do?
Friday, 4 p.m., This Little Piggy will be on my channel with Patrick Melton and Moody. Maybe Tookie will show up someday now that he's covering Steel Toe again.
Never!
Oh, I don't care about Steel Toe. It's boring to me. And every Tookie soup is a fucking Steel Toe segment.
Hey, we're on live when he is. I got to see if he hits the goal. I got to know.
But we'll be doing This Little Piggy tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern on the Who Are These Podcasts channel. Check that out.
I'm very busy.
It was his 12th anniversary this week, Steel Toe. So it's a big celebration week for him.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Actually, I might be around tomorrow, so I might be available. If you'll have me.
You're always invited, buddy. You are a founding member of This Little Piggy.
That's fantastic. All right. Well, thank you guys. Seriously, I appreciate it. This was fun, doing something a little different, but a little of the same. It was very, very
people love us talking about NOFX songs that we like.
Yes.
Chat loves it. Thanks for having me, buddy.
All right. Thank you. The great Carl and Trucker Andy. Go check them out. All Apologies Podcast and, of course, WATP. And we thank them very much for being here on this emergency episode of Tookie Soup. And now we shall do what we have been put on this planet to do, and that is to read super chats and super tips and all that kind of crap. I appreciate you guys. I didn't want to take up a lot of their time because I knew I had a lot of time codes to get through, and I didn't want to break it up with super tips and super chats, so I figured I would do it all at the end. So if you hate the super chats and super tips, get the hell out of here. Who needs you? But I enjoy them with my friends like Nick in Fort Wayne. Hold on. What just happened? God damn it. Where are my super chats? Oh, I knew it. It's not going to happen. Oh, there we go. Send Chad the link. Oh, wait. No, this is what I want. Yes. Send Chad the link. Oh, I have actually gotten spy reports.
Spy report.
All night from Chad's show. I forgot to... I should have matched what I was getting with Carl, because I know Carl was getting updates too. Z-Man is making the room lock down on phones. So apparently, somehow they lock down on phones. I don't know what that means. His opener looks like Joey C and has the wit of Clearwater Chad. Chad's opener is a black guy doing Geno COVID bits. I think Chad is having really gay sex with an extreme black Geno tonight. Chad is live and already lost. Chad is drunk. Your name has come up a lot. And that's it. And then I got a picture. But that's it. Chad is drunk. Your name has come up a lot. Chad is live and already lost. What do you mean lost? Anyway, let me see. New bits. I'm asking if there were any new bits, because Chad said that he was not going to do new material, even though he's supposed to be working on his new special, which is all old material. So it's all very stupid. Thank you, Dabble Tim. You can hear the buck teeth anytime Tookie speaks, you son of a bitch. D-Waver, fuck Tech S TV Dick Duck. Thank you. Tickle Me Tookie, I'm bored. Carl, can I come over? I live near Donuts Delight. I got great breasts, if that helps. Of course that helps. D-Waver gifted 1B Dabbler Network membership. Thank you, D-Waver. Polyp Soup, the gay is gonna move ya. Thank you, Dang Lizard, for the wonderful thumbnail. He made that for me, and I appreciate it. It's wonderful. And thank you for the 231. Ridiculous. $5 from Pest Out West. Thank you. Even when I used to drink every day, I never thought Bert was funny. I used to like Bert when he would come on Opie and Anthony and talk about what cable shows he was doing, like Hurt Bert and whatever the other Travel Channel show was. I don't know. I kind of liked Bert in the beginning when he would do Opie and Anthony, but then he got kind of annoying. I don't know. Bert seems like a nice guy, but funny, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, he takes his shirt off. That's funny, right? D Waver, right? Who's with me? Let's fucking go. Yes, we're all going. PL, Andy, I'm playing poker right now. The flop is Ace, Jack 10. I won't tell you my cards. Do I have a shot? Yes, of course you do. You always have a shot. You just need a chip and a chair and some cards. I'm fouling like this. What? What is going on with D Waver? Thank you, D Waver.
Yo, Carl. You once ran the Dabbleverse. Now you're just a snaggle-tooth homo who eats poop. What happened? Do you think it was the Sonichu medallion?
Yes. Of course it was the Sonichu medallion. Where is that thing anyway? Does Carl still own that? Or do you have to pass it around? Will it eventually show up on my doorstep? Is there more than one? I have so many questions. But yes, of course it's cursed. Club foots can't skate, so they watch videos. Say it. I couldn't do either. I was a horrible skateboarder. And I also didn't want to break my neck or anything. All I saw was broken bones when I looked at skateboards. So I enjoyed watching other people fall. It's fantastic. Valero Knights. Oh, is that when Dookie came out? Poser. Yes.
Why did you bother appearing as Tookie for this? You're not even doing the voice. You're not good. You should just quit.
Shut up, Voltaire. Yeah, so what year Dookie came out? I remember Dookie. I mean, I was a little kid. In 94, I was 9 years old. Unless it was the end of 94.
My skater friends are how I found Agent Orange. A friend of mine was heavy into the DC punk scene 80s, 90s. I just went with him not knowing who I was seeing. I got lucky to see some awesome bands.
That is awesome. Yes, Agent Orange was a very good band back in the day. My spy just told me he got a free shirt from Chad. I asked New Bits. They said, not really. I don't think his special going as well as he plans. Uh-oh. Spy report.
Spy report. Spy report.
Well, we will see. He still has a lot of days to figure out his special or whatever.
Hey, I didn't get an invite to the gangbang. Thanks for nothing, Carl.
Sorry.
MLC, NoFX cover band, more like cover my ears. You asked Carl what got him into NoFX. Gay sex, am I right? It's what gets everybody into NoFX. MLC.
Yes, gay sex gets everyone into NoFX.
Spy report, OMG, the people watching at the Mud Shark show. Around 24 as of 8 minutes before showtime.
Oh, no! Was there really only 24 people there at 8 minutes before showtime? It seemed like a lot of people were going, but again, he's there for 2 more nights, so I'm sure tomorrow will be. Thursday's a weird night. I never understood that whole, it's Thursday, we're going out, even though we still have work on Friday, but I don't know. I would assume more people will be there Friday and Saturday night. Virgin Ray to DeVito. Decline, 2 Hebes, Punk and Drublick in that order. Oh, that's your favorite albums. I would agree with you, and I would replace 2 Hebes with So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes. So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes is one of my favorite albums of all time. I never skip a song if I listen to that album.
It's super fucking punk to own one of the most useless types of companies on earth, bottled fucking water. So punk. These guys look fat members of Sum 41.
It is. I never had Liquid Death. Is that all it is water? What is it, flavored water? It must be carbonated or something, right? I thought it was alcohol. But then someone told me, no, it's like water. Like, what? Andy stinks. Thank you, shit show. I'll let him know.
I'm a passing Bert watcher, but Bert is Chad if he had success and money.
That is exactly how I felt. I feel like there are so many similarities to Bert and Chad that it surely is a shame that they're not best friends anymore. But I agree with you 100%. Misdemeanor, Tookie, do you understand why Carl rarely has Andy on his show now? Oh, you stop it. Andy was great. Andy is fantastic. Go to All Apologies podcast. Andy has a fantastic podcast where he covers different people in entertainment and the media apologizing. And then he also does the poker show, which is blowing up. People are stealing his idea. I saw Bacon Bits and $2 Dan. They stole his idea. Everyone wants a piece of that poker show.
I know my SCs tend to be serious and not funny, but Kreischer said something that can't be ignored. When he said he is outrunning death, it was window into his core beliefs. While not exclusive to them now, the boomer generation started a worldview that locks them in a permeant juvenile mindset. This forces them to deny uncomfortable realities at all costs. It has given birth to wokeness and much of the nonsense we deal with today. But most importantly, it's a rejection of accountability. This manifests in a rejection of God.
Now back to the laughs. Haka haka. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was well. We did mention it. It's very interesting that he said you can outrun death. I mean, obviously you cannot. No one can outrun death. But I think a lot of generations are stuck in a Arrested Development kind of when they were younger. I mean, that's all anything is. Everything is nostalgia. Remember when you were younger? Remember this? Remember the 90s? Remember when things were better? Yesterday? Today they suck. Tomorrow they'll be worse.
Bert sounds like Farley interviewing Martin Scorsese on the Chris Farley show. Do you guys remember that band you were in? Do you guys think I'm awesome? Please love me.
Yes, 100%. We agree with you. It is. It's cute and sad all at the same time. Nax picks. Bert's giving off energy like when Homer wore a tie to impress Laddie. Yes, if anyone remembers the episode, Laddie was a super well-trained dog that the Simpsons got. Didn't they get it like by accident? And Homer wore a tie to see if the dog would notice that he was wearing a tie. That is fantastic. Thank you, Nax Picks. That is the perfect analogy. Bert's giving off energy like when Homer wore a tie to impress Laddie. Thank you, Moo Moo Buckaroo, for the 5 Bedabbler Network memberships. Appreciate it.
I love Segura's homo cooking show. Just getting into the meat with the boys.
Wait, Segura doesn't do a cooking show too, right? Because I know Bert does his own, or I know Bert does a show with Tom Segura. Is this like Bert's solo show, or does he do another podcast? Again, I had no idea he did a cooking show. It's all very stupid. Hi, Auntie Teat? I don't know. Bert's definition of punk is Avril Lavigne. Yes, well, she did date a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Be in the studio, writing the song you wrote about a girl you used to know. D Waver, I seen Nirvana 90 or so at the Longhorn Wabbelingen. Oh, that's fantastic.
Green Day using American Idiot for a political statement is the most ironically funny thing they've ever done. Woof.
I know Karmic does not like Green Day. Karmic is not a fan of Green Day. He has denounced Green Day many a times. I was a fan of Green Day growing up. I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't. I was done with Green Day once they did that Warning album. That album sucked. But the ones before that were pretty good. You can't say they sucked. Thank you, Misfit, for the $10. And Donna G, a member for 35 months. Oh, hey, Andy. He says, hey, Donna G. Thank you.
These guys are treating this like a challenge to tolerate this buffoon.
Yeah, there is something there.
Going by Bert's definition, George No Show Jones is the ultimate punk.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. That's why it was punk rock when Pat Dixon overslept for Hackamania 1. Because he was like, fuck you all. I flew out here just to sleep in my hotel. I'm not going there. Fuck you all. That's exactly what Pat Dixon said. It was the most punk rock thing any of us had ever seen, and we gave him a standing ovation.
Bert is such a needy witch. He wants to be liked by everyone so much he comes off as so fake.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. Again, I mean, I know he knows of NOFX, but it was weird to see him relate to them. Like, oh, these guys are like me. Jack Brennan, 2 blacks walk into a bar. They don't own it. Duh. Thank you, Jack Brennan. He beats women and me. Wow, Bert lies exactly like Chad. Again, I'm telling you, one of the reasons I wanted to cover this is because I saw Chad and Bert. Like, it was like when Chad talks to like KB or something. It's like, oh, do you like this? Do you like this? I'll give it to you if you like it. I mean, movie star fingernails. Ha, ta, ta, toofy. No, I refuse to be Chad Zumach's Baba Booey. I will not be Chad Zumach's Baba Booey. Chad thinks he could just talk about my teeth, and I'm just going to go, oh, all right, Bolf. No, I will not. I'm having my teeth surgically fixed, so he'll never be able to make fun of my buck teeth again.
Crimax just went live. Snipe, see how he reacts to his doc. Cheers.
Oh, is he watching his documentary? We can go watch him for a minute. Rocco, are you more of a NoFX or Lagwagon fan? Brian Workman. I would probably, well, I've listened to NoFX longer, but there are a lot of great Lagwagon songs. That's hard. But I think in the end, I'm going to go with NoFX. NoFX has inspired me more. That whole do-it-yourself energy, which is what a lot of, what all of us do here at the Dabbleverse. It's all do-it-yourself. And, you're trying to entertain people with, your stupid shows. And that's what a lot of us did when we were in bands and we were doing shows and stupid tours. Getting a Dodge conversion van and a trailer and going out and playing your stupid punk rock. And in my case, punk rock with horns. You don't understand. When you go to a town like Salisbury, North Carolina, no one has ever gone there to say, hey, we want to entertain you. And they treat you like gods. They're like, wait a minute. You guys got trumpets and trombones? And you's playing rock music? Well, that's about the queerest thing I've ever heard. But they loved it. They loved that stupid crap. But yeah, I would say I'm probably a bigger NoFX fan. But I do love Lagwagon is a close second in the Fat Record family.
Fuck you, Tookie. Fuck you, Carl. Fuck the potato. Fuck JT. Fuck everyone. It's on its war no more, Mr. Nice Real Man. No patience for your stupid digressions. I will destroy all those who tried to doom me.
Karmic X, the ultimate supervillain. I think he was the villain in the new Spider-Man movie. Did you call OJ and apologize yet? You should do that, No, I have not. Should I? PL, does it make any fucking sense to read the super chats without Andy and Carl there? We sent them because we want them to know what hacks they are. Jesus, I'm sorry. I screwed up. They know. Trust me, they know. Stephanie, Tookie, I just met the mud shark. Oh, that's fantastic. That's congratulations. I would love to maybe I'll call I don't want to call my spy because I don't want to out him as a spy. Because Chad will be like, you were nice to me, and then you called the puppet and you were being a dick. You fucking dick. So I don't want to do that. But I kind of do, because I want to know what Chad's show was like. Even though I think I kind of know, because they just said that my spy, at least, told me that there wasn't really a lot of new stuff. And that Chad's special might be in danger. I don't know what that meant. That interests me. All right, let's go see what Karmic's doing. Karmic is on a he wants to strike everybody. We were talking about that on Dabbleverse Live earlier. I guess now, since Karmic lost his channel, he's just like, fuck all of you. And he's going to start striking people?
Take down DDT. Yep.
Hmm?
Let me see. Question, was a turkey job really that bad? I only did 4 years there many years ago. I spent most of my life in corporate, not in Turkey, in electronic distribution.
Corporate turkeys?
I did Turkey because I was a drug addict.
Oh, nice.
I needed weed hookups.
Fuck yeah.
And then once I got out of there, I experimented with my marijuanas and LSDs. I'm not proud of my history.
We just heard about Bert Kreischer doing cocaine on
I
accident.
don't need this anymore.
This seems kind of babyish to hear
Never
about
again.
Karmic's weed and LSD trips.
But what can I tell you? Thank you. I'm not in that world anymore. Last year,
the turkey world?
I wasn't in the best place.
The corporate
Now I'm in a
turkey
better
world?
place. So when people hack my account and say deranged things and caps locks for all, I don't do caps locks.
Uh-oh.
Who's doing these things?
Karmic's been hacked?
But don't worry. I got two-step verification on everything now.
Oh, good. Well, I was worried.
I didn't apply for two-step verification because I don't have AdSense with this YouTube account. So I had to do that. It happened before, people. But,
what did the hackers
there's
do?
People in the dark side of the internet getting together to do their dirty work.
There
What
isn't.
could I tell you?
There isn't.
What could I tell you? Aha.
There
Thank
isn't.
you, take down.
I can tell. There are no people plotting to take down this dummy.
Let's see.
This blithering idiot. He's mad because I called him a blithering idiot to Kevin. Oh, the show stinks.
Blue
Sing!
Duckling. Since this we last smoked,
Can someone get him to sing Shawn Michaels' Sexy Boy again? I tuned in yesterday and he was singing WWF Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels' theme song. And I thought it was great. He knew all the words. It was fantastic. What's up, JT?
Hello, boss.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, I just got off the phone with a very special dabbler who was at Chad's show.
Oh, yeah? What kind of news do we have?
Probably a lot of the same news that you've been getting throughout the night, I heard. I was listening a little off and on during your Carl show here.
Well, okay, so the top notes I got were Z-Man is making the room locked down on phones. Do we know what that means?
People weren't allowed to have their phones in their hands and shit like that, I was told.
You must keep them in your pockets or in your personal bag. His opener looks like Joey C and has the wit of Clearwater.
Yep.
Okay, then
I think I might have talked to the same person.
Okay. I think Chad is having really gay sex with a extreme black Gino tonight. I don't know what that one means.
Yeah, sounds right.
Then it said Chad is live and already lost. And Chad is drunk. And then he said my name came up a lot.
Yeah, I heard your name did come up a lot.
What does that mean, though? What did he say?
Well, I don't know if I should say this on the air, but
What?
We do have a live recording of the whole set.
No.
Yes, and it's really good quality.
Well, yeah. I mean, there weren't people there, right? How many people were there?
I was told like maybe between 20 and 30. But it's Thursday night, right?
Let's keep in mind this is before Chad actually attempts his Hail Mary. So once Chad does his Hail Mary, everything will turn around. But what the fuck? Why?
Usually you don't do the Hail Mary to the fourth quarter when there's 10 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he is. That's what's happening. His Hail Mary is the comedy special.
We're already past the 2-minute warning.
Think of all the people whose time was wasted by this show. They had to open a club. They had to get bartenders, waitresses. The 16 people who went there had to make plans to go out there. Chad had to fly all the way from Florida. Like,
He's got all weekend.
What is happening? Anyway. All right, let me go to a little bit. Let's go to live Karmic.
I'm so peace of mind and peace of soul. Oh, I just want everybody to be happy.
Oh, he stinks. All right, I'm done with Karmic. I don't want anyone to be happy. I want to be like Kevin Brennan. I want you all to suffer. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me on this very special emergency Tookie Soup with the guys from WATP to watch Bert Kreischer, who had Fat Mike and El Jefe from NOFX on. Gordon Shumway, who I believe is Alf's real name. Do you like Operation Ivy? Of course I like Operation Ivy. I love what Operation Ivy did for the whole genre of music that I grew up loving. Because without Operation Ivy, we not to say we wouldn't have had it, but it would have taken a lot longer to get there. So I'm very thankful to Operation Ivy. And yeah, Operation Ivy's great. And like Andy was saying, they actually, I guess, have gotten back together to do some shows, like the original guys. So that's fantastic. But thank you to Gordon Shumway. And thank you to the rest of you. Thank you to JT for joining us at the end.
Sorry.
And,
they called me right after the show ended, and I got a phone call from somebody there. And
no, it was fantastic.
Thought I'd try to relay some news. I didn't want to spoil everything. You know?
I appreciate it. Thank you to Carl from Who Are These Podcasts. What is it? WhoAreThesePod.com? Something like that.
You know where to find them.
And Trucker Andy from All Apologies podcast. Thank you to them for hanging out. Thank you to you guys for hanging out and doing something slightly different, not totally different. And yeah, I guess show on Saturday. As of now, that could change. But yes, as of right now, show on Saturday. And I'll see you all then. Have a wonderful night. Oh, let me do a little bit of.
You're gonna send them to John.
Who?
It's John's live, but I'm not. I haven't checked who's filling in for him.
Stuttering John.
Wasn't it?
Ava. Oh, I didn't know John was live.
Well, his channel.
His channel is live. Yes. No, I'll send them.
Transfers. They got Karmic's on.
Yeah, I was gonna send them to Karmic. I'll send them to Karmic. Because I need good graces.
He doesn't allow. You can't. He doesn't allow it.
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't allow it. All right.
You got bacon bits, Shmuel.
I'll do another surprise. Last time the surprise was that I sent everyone to Keanu, and everyone was delighted with the surprise. I didn't hear one person complain.
Did she thank you?
Yes, she thanked me. Yes, I made sure, like OJ. I was in her chat, and I was like, this bitch better thank me. I even got a thank you from her husband. It was very unnecessary. But he thanked me as well. All right. I'm going to send you to a very special... There's so many different people on right now. Karmic is on. Perry Caravello. Someone named Dr. Harley Quinn. I've never heard of that person, but for some reason they're on the dashboard. Without Your Head, which I believe is Nasty Neil. Nasty Neil. Bacon Bitch, Shmuel Buckman.
Oh my God. I just got a spy report.
What?
Spy report. Spy report.
A couple of the people that were talking to that were at the show, they left and they went to this place for like drinks or something afterwards.
And Chad was already there.
Guess who walked in?
Chad Zumach, the Z-Man.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's hanging out with the peeps.
I get maybe I don't know, is he following people? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out later.
Oh, look, I got the spy report. Steph, currently hanging out with the Z-Man and Tim 422. That's fantastic. Hello, Steph. Hello, Tim 422. Hello, Z-Man. I assume the Z-Man is now watching us. We heard fantastic things about your show, Z-Man. Sounds like things are going wonderfully, and that is fantastic. Be safe, everyone. Don't drink too much. We have, 2 shows tomorrow for the Z-Man? I have no idea.
Yeah, it's only the first night.
Yes, this was the first night of Z-Man Takes Over Detroit, even though it's not really Detroit. It's 50 minutes outside of Detroit. But either way, that's fantastic news. Thank you, Steph Renee, for the report. And real quick, PL says, no, you're lying. Z is sober. PL, are you there? Did Steph say that he was sober? Because I didn't. Steph was not my spy who said that Chad was drunk. Either way. But Steph, would you say that Z-Man is sober? I see you in the chat. You don't pay for it. PL says he's there too.
She's saying he's drinking water right now.
Ah, bastard. All right, so we're getting conflicting reports. One of my spies says that Z-Man is drunk. Steph Renee says he's drinking water. That might be to hydrate because he is so drunk. But we don't know. We don't know. We can only speculate because that's what we do. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for your generosity. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll see you probably this weekend. We're doing it. Yay!
Sit, Eugene, sit. Good dog.
That's the end of my show, donk.
It's not, because last second, Vegas, what was his name? Hold on. Oh, I stink. Vegas LawTube, thank you for the $10. I've never heard of NoFX, but this was a great episode, and that Homer/Laddie chat had me laughing so hard. Do you think he noticed? Yes. Laddie. Thanks, everybody.